If you're looking for the best sports memorabilia and card break room on the internet, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tonight's action will move fast, so we want to prep you for what you're about to see on your screen. First, the all-important dice roll number. At the top of the show, the host will randomize a series of numbers. The number selected from the randomizer will become the dice roll number for the entire show. Meaning every mystery box that is broken, the names of every collector will be placed on a list and randomized using the dice roll number for the show. Next, you see this black ticker down here? This shows you which numbers are still available in each and every Ultimate Autographs mystery box series. When a break fills or sells out, the host will ask for a number. This is where you make your selection from. Simply type a number in the chat, and the host will pick the first number they see. Throughout the show, you may see two different types of breaks: divisional and top spot. Divisional breaks are most common. In this format, all 8 individuals who enter a football-themed break will be positioned next to one of 8 football divisions after their names are randomized using the show's dice roll number. When the mystery box is opened, the football division of the team represented in that mystery box becomes the winning division. The lucky collector whose name is randomly placed next to that football division takes home the signed piece of authenticated memorabilia. Our top spot format is typically reserved for giveaways, college-themed series, and non-football breaks. In a top spot break, all names are added to a list. They are randomized using the show's dice roll number. At the end of the randomization, the name at the top becomes the winner of the signed item or prize. Breaking sports memorabilia has never been easier or more fun than it is in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Remember, every mystery box series you see on the show can also be purchased as a personal mystery box that is either shipped directly to your home for you to open, or you can request to have it opened on a future Ultimate Autographs Live Breaks broadcast. Also, while you're waiting for your break to fill, we encourage you to look around ultimateautographs.com to see if you find a piece of memorabilia you love and want to add to your collection. And don't forget, every live break spot you purchase automatically earns you 6% back in UA cash that you can later exchange for a mystery box or a signed item of your choosing. All right, the time has come. Let's break some certified, authentic sports memorabilia in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tell them, boys.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen here with Steven. Got a huge show tonight, Steven. 5 breaks already filled up, 5 different breaks. It's going to be a fun show. 3 other breaks are all within 3 slots or less. It's going to be wild. We have an excellent game going on right now. Caden Chisholm saying, how about this game? Chiefs are going to win, Caden, like I told you. It's going to be a fun game. A big series we have tonight for the folks who weren't with us in the early show. We've dropped our new mini helmet series. It's called Marino and Friends. Dan Marino is the big headliner in that series. The only one we've pulled is Joe Green. As far as the headliners go, we have a lot of good guys in there as well. Marshall Faulk, Antonio Gates, Devontae Adams, Dwight Freeney, Stephon Diggs, who's playing tonight, Mark Andrews, and more. Steven, how are you tonight?
I'm doing good, Kamen. How about yourself?
Doing great. Dutch item is Adrian Peterson. Got a few minor scratches starting at $620. I'm going to get rolling right with the breaks since we got a whole bunch of them. Want to get the party started and have a good time. So I'm going to throw our randomizer up, and we're going to see what our dice roll is today. We need 6 or higher to play. How about a 6 exactly? Keep it nice and low. That works for me. 6, and then let's see what our chase item of the day is. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Well, how about that, Steven? My favorite series. Pinnacle helmets. This series is absolutely loaded. It's our flex series. We got some speed flexes. Deion Sanders primetime. We have a Drew Brees full-size authentic Eclipse in there. And it's a really good series. A lot of great headliners. A lot of great hidden headliners. The hidden headliners are actually even better than the headliners. Guys like Travis Kelce who are playing tonight are in this series. It's really great. Tyson Langston saying, "What's up, fellas? Let's win big tonight." Tyson had 6 breaks that he won in the early show, most of them on his typical closer magic, as he calls himself, which is great. We call him that as well. First break, Steven, is the double box break of the Marino series. We've got Scott Harmon, Ashley Schutz, Ashley, a new customer, Ron Young, another new customer, Aaron King, James Strode, Zachary Erickson, Scott Snyder, and Colton Bicker are all folks we know and recognize in here. If we can get 2 box numbers, it's a double box break. Let me know, guys. We've got a bunch of numbers, 1 through 30, all available. We have 6 boxes we've broken in this series. Joe Green is the only headliner off the board. Let's go Hill. He's so quick, says Caden. Caden Chisholm. Tyreek Hill is really quick. The quickest receiver in the game. They call him Cheetah for a reason. He is available in our beater box series, by the way. He's available in our jersey series. He might even be in that Pinnacle series. So a whole bunch of Tyreek Hill in the break room, Caden. If you want to hop in and snatch him up in any of those series. He's a headliner in the Marino and Friends, a headliner as well in the Circle the Wagons jerseys, a headliner in, a headliner in the beater box. Not a headliner in Marino and Friends, actually, but a whole bunch of good stuff. Ron Young. Ron, welcome to the break room. Ron Young and his first ever break is coming through with box 22. We need one more, guys. One more box in this double box break. Just got started with the minis. 6 down, 44 to go in this series. Jason Dan Marino.
Ron coming via YouTube.
Via YouTube. All right, Ron. Got a lot of different customers. Some are on YouTube, some are on Facebook, some are on Twitch. Spread out pretty evenly among the 3 platforms. Wherever you're watching, guys, thank you very much for tuning into our break room and hopping in with orders. We need one more box number, guys. Ron is coming through with 22. We need one more. It is a double box break on the minis, as we typically do. You keep your division for both breaks, both boxes you see. So say you've got the AFC East, which is Dan Marino. You can get a Dan Marino, and hey, maybe you get yourself, who's a Dolphin we have in here a lot. We have
Zach Thomas,
Jason Taylor. It could be someone else. I mean,
Mike Gesicki.
Yeah, and in theory, it could be a Patriot as well. Like Ty Law is the guy we have in a lot of our series. So that's the example you can hit twice with that. Guys, I'm going to give you about a minute here on the box numbers. Otherwise, I'm going to let the randomizer pick. It's going to be a whole bunch of clicking because I have a whole bunch of numbers in there for you guys, giving you a shot to pick your numbers. The quicker you guys pick the numbers, the easier the show moves. But I am happy to let the randomizer pick as well. Chiefs are on the goal line right now, looking to go up 2 scores. Colton says 7 and 12. Colton, we had Ron Young came in here and gave us a 22. Would you prefer 7 or would you prefer 12? You can have one of those numbers because Ron already gave us 22. Looks like Chiefs might have to settle for a field goal. They got tricky on 3rd and 1. It didn't work. 7, Colton says. All right, Colton. 7 is Steven's favorite number, so that could be lucky. 7 and 22. Dan Marino. 23, there's 22. We're going to get through this first break, Steven, and the second break's almost full. But happy to go to a quad if you guys want later on in this series. I know how much you guys like the quad box breaks. It really helps move these along. I'm happy to go for a quad if you guys are down after we do the first couple breaks as doubles.
He made the gimme.
Yeah, Harrison Butker has missed a field goal and an extra point in this game. So he's got to get it together. The score could be much higher if it wasn't for his performance today. Excellent kicker, though.
Yeah, usually.
He's usually an excellent kicker, so you can't be perfect. All right, we're going.
You want to be good during this time.
Yeah, 6 times on the dice roll. These are your divisions. Ron and Ashley, welcome to our break room again. Congratulations on hopping in to your first ever breaks. Let's welcome them in our break room. Colton, you have the NFC North. Colton's a Bears fan. Calling out a box number. Scott Snyder in the NFC South. Zachary Erickson in the NFC East. Scott Harmon, NFC West. Ashley, her first ever break in the AFC North. Aaron King in the AFC South. James Strode, you've got the AFC East. That's where you would find Dan Marino and Ron Young. You are out in the AFC West, home of Los Chiefs and company. Here we go. First box in the double box break. All right. Well, we have a legendary defensive lineman here, former defensive end with the Rams, LA Rams, Jack Youngblood. Probably happy with what he saw from the Rams today in that big win over the Bucs. Jack Youngblood twice led the NFL in sacks, a 7-time Pro Bowler, 5-time first-team All-Pro, and he's a pro football and a college football Hall of Famer, one of the great defensive linemen in the history of the league. That is Scott Harmon out in the NFC West. You're taking home Jack Youngblood to get us started. Scott had one spot in there. It is worth, I imagine, more than $39. This Jack Youngblood signed, autographed mini helmet. Very nice, Scott. All right. We had Jack Youngblood in the early show, so probably no more Jack Youngblood for tonight, but who knows. I know it doesn't seem like the greatest hit, Steven, but I say this. Our linemen are typically Hall of Famers, so you know they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Got some orders coming in, Steven, or how's it looking right now?
Yeah, we got some orders.
Got some orders?
We closed out a Marino and Friends number 2.
All right, we closed out Marino and Friends number 2. Excellent. This mini is the one that I feel like will really move tonight. It's fun. It's a new series, and we are hunting Dan Marino. All right, second box in this double box break. Rob Anderson, if you're watching. I know this is a personal favorite of Rob Anderson. I know Sean Alcaraz likes this as well. How about Mercury Morris? Mercury Morris, one of the best signatures in the game. Mercury Morris, Miami Dolphins, a running back, one of the all-time greats to do it. Mercury Morris was part of the first backfield to have two 1,000-yard rushers, Larry Tsonka and Mercury Morris. He's a 3-time Pro Bowler, 2-time Super Bowl champ. And I know those 72 Dolphins are undefeated. Well, guess what? He led the entire NFL in rushing touchdowns in 1972. A big reason for their undefeated season was him. That is the AFC East. That is James Strode. Mercury Morris. All righty. Excellent. Congratulations, James. Congratulations, Scott. You guys both had one spot in there, and you guys both got wins.
Let me know if they want. The second one sold out, so let me know if you think you want to do a quad or not.
Okay, guys, let us know. I'm going to give you guys about a minute. If we get 3 or more of you guys saying you want to roll with the quad, we'll try a quad. Otherwise, Steven, in a few minutes, will post the next Marino and Friends as a double. A quad box break, it means we double the price, but we see 4 minis instead of 2. It helps move it along, and we see a lot of great stuff. David Fraunheiser saying, I have never seen a team try and give away a game like the Rams did today and still somehow win on a bad defensive call by Todd Bowles. All the playoff games have been fantastic this week. David, that's right. The underdog and the road team has won all 3 games, and Steven, all 3 games have ended on a last-second field goal with the team winning by 3. Incredible week of NFL action, and we got another barn burner tonight. Chiefs up 26-21 in the fourth quarter. Feels like another game going down to literally the last second.
Yep.
All right, best series we have on the site is up next. Pinnacle number 1. This is a full-size, authentic series. We have headliners that are all speed flexes, except for Drew Brees, which is just the Drew Brees full-size, authentic Eclipse. And a lot of great non-headliners in this series. Jerome Bettis, Travis Kelce. We have a Brian Dawkins. I know we have, I think, Marshall Faulk, Tony Romo. Just an absolutely loaded series, this Pinnacle series. The one helmet that we like as Bears fans in there is a triple signed Brian Urlacher, Dick Butkus, and Mike Singletary. 3 of the all-time great linebackers. Seth Wentworth and Christopher Pesta. 7 Seths and 1 Christopher as far as the slots. Can either of you get me a box number on Pinnacle number 1? This is a series that I feel like we slept on a little bit. I know it's priced pretty high, but it is literally the best thing we have in the room and one of the very best things we've had in the last 4 months since Steven and I started here. Seth's going with 23, the number of Michael Jordan, 23. Pinnacle. Steven, Steven wants to get up. He's going to get it. Steven's like, I'm up and at it.
I also posted the double for now.
Okay, sounds good.
If no spots or in or anything like that.
We're good with the double. All right, 23 on the Pinnacle. We're gonna random you guys up for your divisions. Christopher Pesta came through with 15. Chris, you were just barely beaten by Seth. Rob Swim, you are not in Pinnacle, but maybe you're in Pinnacle number 2. I'm not sure. I don't see you in this first Pinnacle.
I think he might have been probably in the Pinnacle earlier.
Rob, you might have been in the Pinnacle earlier. I know we had a Pinnacle that wasn't closing.
Yeah, I have him in the Pinnacle from earlier.
All right, so Rob, you're in the Pinnacle from earlier. We thought that might carry over, but we got a late push and closed that out to end the 2 o'clock show. You did not win, I believe. Regimo Taglacod won our last Pinnacle break in the early show. 6 times for your divisions. This is going to be pretty simple. Seth, you've got all the divisions except for the AFC East. That's Christopher Pesta out in the AFC East. Box 23. Let's do this. I think the Bills are driving right now on the Chiefs.
What it looks like.
Certainly hope they don't get a touchdown. Although, then again, I feel like the Chiefs would score right back, so who knows?
I feel like they're going to get a touchdown, go for 2, kick a field goal. Chiefs are going to match on a field goal. Winner wins on a field goal.
Okay.
How I'm feeling.
That's what Steven's saying. All right, Steven, I did mention we had this guy as a non-headliner. This is one of the all-time greats at his position. How about Brian Dawkins, full-size authentic lunar, Mr. 99 in Madden, one of the best safeties in the game. He was great at getting picks. He was great at making tackles. The dude did absolutely everything. Brian Dawkins, full-size authentic lunar, beautiful-looking helmet. That is the NFC East, and that is Seth Wentworth. Seth calling out the box number and getting the win. Brian Dawkins, B-Doc. Certainly one of the all-time great safeties. Fantastic player, fantastic hit, Seth, to start your night. Congratulations. I know Seth is in a bunch of our early breaks. Thank you very much, Seth, for creating momentum and filling up a bunch of spots. Big dog, says Seth. Indeed. Indeed. Or B-Doc. Or Big Dog.
Ward got hurt. For Kansas City.
He did? Okay, well, I know, unfortunately, Tyrann Matthews hurt as well. I think it's a game that the Chiefs don't want to go into overtime. Get that done in regulation, KC. Make it to the Super Bowl for the 3rd straight year if they win this week and next week.
It's a tough task.
Tough task. I said this.
You can ask the opposing team about it.
Sure. Well, it is tough. The Bucks, who won the Super Bowl last year, are out in their first playoff game. I said this, Steven, and I think maybe you agreed. I said the winner of this Chiefs-Bills game is going to win the whole thing.
Yeah.
I feel like these are the top 2 teams in the league. They just struggled early in the season. But
I don't want to pick next week.
No, next week's going to be brutal. I know you're a Joe Burrow fan. That'll be tough.
I don't want to pick against Joe Burrow.
It's going to be tough.
That line is atrocious.
Yes, they are. They gave up like 9 sacks, but they still won.
2 for 350 yards.
Seth, you are in this next break. Steven, you can get up since it's the Jersey break. It's right there.
Break, Seth.
You are. Every slot in the next break, you have a guaranteed win. Can you get us a box number? I win this one, said Seth. That's right, you do.
You're going back to back.
It's just a matter of what are you going to win. Can you get us a box number, Mr. Seth? Let's see. Wow, the Bills have a 1st and 10 in Kansas City territory, 27.
Yeah, right. I mean, they're not messing around. They're not thrilled with last year.
27 is going off the ticker.
27 to Seth Wentworth.
AFC Championship is a whole lot closer, or excuse me, the rematch of last year's AFC Championship, a whole lot closer this year than it was last year. Yes. Chiefs winning 38-24 last season.
I'm sure you saw many pictures of Stephon Diggs all over your timeline.
Stephon Diggs was out watching his brother last week. I know he got criticized, but I mean, he's still out there. Stephon Diggs is in a lot of our series, I believe including this one.
No.
All right. Seth knows he's going to win. Seth, you're getting one of my favorite players as a Chicago Bears fan. I'm sorry to Mr. Chris Hammers, or was it Chris Gibbs is the Packer fan, but this is... they both are. Okay, yeah. Well, there you go. Mike Singletary, 1985 Defensive Player of the Year, Pro Football Hall of Famer. Bears 85 defense, perhaps the greatest defense of all time. Mike Singletary was the DPOY, Defensive Player of the Year that year. One of the all-time great linebackers, Mike Singletary. Congratulations, Seth. That is a beautiful-looking jersey. That's a headliner as well. Mike Singletary. Nice jersey, says Colton Bicker. Colton's a Bears fan. Very nice jersey indeed. Legend of the game. You also get yourself a little photo of Mike Singletary signing the jersey. So there you go. Congratulations, Seth. I have the helmet to go with it. All right, Seth has a Mike Singletary helmet. I think we pulled it for him out of Mr. January. We do have Colton, if you like this jersey. I know you're a Bears fan. We have a triple signed Bears helmet that is in our Pinnacle series. It's signed. It's a full-size authentic, signed by Brian Urlacher, Mike Singletary, and Dick Butkus. That's not a headliner in our in our Flex series. That is a sick helmet. Definitely one that I would love to pull tonight for the Bears. Triple signed helmet, 3 autos at once. It's a really good hit, says Chris Hammers. Indeed. Indeed, Chris. Well, that's the way to win. You get all the spots, you guarantee a win. This one, probably worth it with Mike Singletary, one of the better guys we have in our jersey series. So I'm happy that Seth bought out all the slots. I'm happy to get him something good instead of a bad hit. All right, we got Mr. January up next. Whole bunch of Seth again. 7 for Seth, 1 for Michael Livingston. Can I get a box number, guys? There are 5 box numbers left for Mr. January. We only have 4 breaks, though. So we had a personal that we didn't open live on the air go. I'm leaving all the box numbers for you guys, but actually only 4 of those are ones that we can pull. So up to you guys. We have 44, 46, 47, 49, and 50 available. I got a Ditka if anyone wants to trade, says Chris Hammers. I wonder if that was out of our Hurricane Ditka full-size authentic flash. Surprisingly, the Ditka series, we only have 5 boxes left, Steven, and I think we still have 2 headliners in there. We have J.J. Watt and Doug Williams. Speaking on a series that's been slept on lately, that's another one, as DJ Khaled would say. Looks like the Bills got just over 3 minutes left. They got a 3rd and 6. They are in 4-down territory. They just got stuffed. So here comes 4th down for the game. I think with 3 minutes left. Timeouts? They have 3 timeouts, but I just don't think you can kick at this point. You got to go for it.
But I was just saying they can get the ball back.
They could get the ball back, yes. But I also think the Chiefs could close it out. Mr. January, number 1, guys. I'll give you about 30 more seconds. Seth and Michael, if you guys can get us a box number. Otherwise, I'm going to head to the randomizer and let the randomizer pick. We do have the beater box coming up next. The beater box is another series we're not far into. I don't think we've pulled a single headliner in the beater box. 47 is saying Seth. Seth already got one of the hits of this series with Devontae Adams' Lunar. Actually, we were in here on Wednesday together, Steven, when he pulled that. Looks like the Bills got the first down, unfortunately.
Ooh.
That's not good.
Not good.
Not good. All right, we had 47. 47. Here's 47. These are full-size replicas. Replica helmets. We have full-size authentics in both the Hurricane Ditka and especially the Pinnacle series, which is priced more because it's literally the best thing we have in our inventory right now. It looks like we're moving on the second Pinnacle, Steven. So that is definitely encouraging. I definitely want to see a whole bunch of full-size authentic helmets coming out tonight. 6 times on the randomizer, keeping it nice and simple. Michael Livingston, you've got the NFC North. Seth, you've got the rest. All right. Show me something good here. The black boxes often signify our replica helmets. Closing in on this Mr. January series, Steven. We're almost done. We'd love to get it done tonight, to be honest. That'd be fun.
We got 3 more breaks of that.
3 more breaks. Hopefully we drop a new series tomorrow. Oh, how about this? And we got a lot of Cowboy fans in the room. This is Randy White. Randy White, a legendary Cowboy defensive lineman, linebacker in the 70s and 80s. He's a Super Bowl champ, a Super Bowl MVP, 9-time Pro Bowler, 7-time first-team All-Pro, a college and a Pro Football Hall of Famer. He signed it, the Manster Hall of Fame 94, the Manster. Look at this. Beautiful looking Eclipse helmet. Randy White, the Manster. That is the NFC East. It is Seth, yet again, with another dub to start the show. Congratulations, Seth. You've got yourself a Randy White full-size replica Eclipse helmet of the Dallas Cowboys. Seth is a Patriots fan, I believe. He came in here telling us he's a Patriots fan. Got himself some Ty Law in our break room. All right, Randy White. A whole bunch of Cowboy fans in our break room. A whole bunch of Cowboy players. I definitely think the Pinnacle has the best Cowboys items. We have a Deion Primetime Sanders helmet, a Speed Flex as a headliner in that series, and we've got a Tony Romo. We also had a Troy Aikman, but that one was already pulled. Oh yeah, says Seth. There you go, Seth. Congratulations. I'm happy to get you a nice win for you. That's earning these wins. Whole bunch of spots, whole bunch of dubs coming Seth's way. All right. Ty Law helmet, says Seth, came in today. It's sick. There you go. Glad to hear it came in. All right, another new customer, Travis Thomas. Welcome to our break room. Kevin Cantner, a big Steeler fans in here. Colton Bickers, a Bears fan. Michael Walker in here as well. Beater box number 1. If we can get a box number, guys. Beater box number 1. We're at the 2-minute warning at the football game. I believe they've got a 4th and 13 on the Chiefs 27, Steven.
Yeah.
So they don't get this, it's game over. Let's close them out, Chiefs. Chiefs are known about their offense, but they played really good defense the second half of the season. Would love to see that continue right here. Michael, Colton, Kevin, and Travis. I'll give you guys about a minute here to pick a box number. Otherwise, I'll let the randomizer pick. A whole bunch of box numbers available. Colton's coming through with 15. This is the 6 series. I know we have a Drew Brees. We've got a Tony Dorsett in here as well. It's a really good series. Tyreek Hill in this series. None of those guys have been pulled. It's a fresh series. The beater box. Let's get that ripping.
15.
15. Steven's coming through with 15. This one feels heavy. Feels like a replica helmet here. So actually, it's a top spot break. So I'm going to open the item first and then see what's inside. Colton, thank you very much for calling out the box number. Helps move the show along. This should be good, though. I know we have a mix of minis. We've got different things in here, but this is definitely a heavy helmet. Actually, this might even be a full-size authentic. I think it's a full-size authentic, Steven. Not even a rep. But this has to be good. This has got to be good. The sticker's not here, but let's see if I can tell who this is. It's a Charger for sure. This is Antonio Gates. Antonio Gates, full-size authentic Antonio Gates. 7th all-time in receiving touchdowns. 1st all-time among tight ends. Look at this bad boy. A few scratches at the top. As you see the scratches there. A little bit of scratch up by that bolt as well. But hey, this is a full-size authentic Antonio Gates helmet that could be yours for $20 a spot. This is really nice. The best tight end in the history of the National Football League, Antonio Gates.
Tony Gonzalez?
Tony Gonzalez is pretty good.
I would consider him better than Antonio Gates.
Well, he doesn't have as many touchdowns as Antonio Gates.
Doesn't he have way more yards?
I don't think so. I'd have to look that up who has more yards. Steven will look it up right now. I know Gates has more touchdowns. I feel like Gates has a little bit more yards as well. All right, 5 clicks. Next click is a top spot winner. Travis Thomas. Travis, new customer. Congratulations, Travis Thomas. You had 2 slots in there. Bought in for $40. You are getting yourself a full-size authentic Eclipse Antonio Gates, the greatest tight end of all time, #1 career in receiving touchdowns for tight ends. And where is he in career yards for tight ends?
He has 11,841. And Tony Gonzalez has over 15,000.
All right, so Tony Gonzalez has more yards.
and only 5 less touchdowns.
That's a great debate. Okay, maybe Tony Gonzalez is number 1 tight end, but you know what? Whether he's number 1 or number 2,
sensational.
Antonio Gates was sensational.
Yeah, that's your argument right there. Those are number 1 and 2.
Number 1 in career touchdowns, though. You can't take that away from him.
You cannot.
Any authentic breaks, Keelan? We have an incredible authentic break. I'm going to throw this up real fast, guys, just to give you an idea of some of the stuff we have in our Pinnacle. Let me throw the randomizer up, and you guys will see what I'm talking about here. So this is our full-size authentic helmets in our Pinnacle break. We've got a Deion Sanders Primetime Speed Flex helmet. We've got a Drew Brees Eclipse full-size authentic, an Antonio Gates Speed Flex Lunar. We've got a Ray Lewis Speed Flex Lunar, Terrell Suggs Speed Flex Lunar. I know we pulled the Lawrence Taylor, but just a bunch of really good names in here. Great non-headliners like this triple signed Bears helmet, Singletary, Urlacher, Butkus, Travis Kelce, Jerome Bettis, George Kittle. I mean, the list goes on. The Pinnacle is full-size authentics, as is the Hurricane Ditka. Keelan, we also have a J.J. Watt left in that Hurricane Ditka. So a lot of good full-size authentic breaks right now. A good mini break here, a double box break. Our second double box break of the minis. Michael Livingston, Zachary Erickson, Sean Plazola. Happy with his 49ers, Steven. Sean Plazola is a Niners fan.
I was happy with his 49ers.
I was happy as well. Dwayne Robb, a Bengals fan, another winner yesterday. And we have Kenny Rogers, Tyson, Closer Magic Langston, and then Aaron King is in here as well. Did Tyson close this here?
No, Aaron King did.
Aaron King closed this?
Yes.
All right, well, hey, Tyson called out the numbers first. Sean, you were just barely beaten. 8 and 28 is what Tyson's going with. Sean went 12 and 24. Go Niners, says Sean. Excellent. Hey, 8 is my favorite number, Tyson. I like the way you're thinking there. Double box break. All right. Thank you very much, Steven. We're going to head to the randomizer to random you guys up. 8 and 28. Going with the even numbers. Larry Rosslin's in here. Colton Bicker, Danny Cash, Zachary Erickson, Swim Robert, Scott Thompson in the break room tonight. Colton Bicker. Whole bunch of great folks hopping into our orders. I love to see it, guys.
Ace Dilly has a question, Kamen. What's the Dutch?
The Dutch is Adrian Peterson, Ace Dilly. Adrian Peterson, full-size authentic Eclipse. Some minor scratches. Steven, we started him at 620.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
drop him to 580.
All right.
We'll drop some money off that AP Dutch. I'll be showing him off throughout the program. Now let's get done with this break, then maybe I can show him off to you, Ace Dilly. Adrian Peterson, he's top 5 all-time in career rushing yards, top 5 all-time in career rushing touchdowns. So we've got Sean Plazola in the NFC North, Dwayne Robb in the NFC South, Tyson Langston, NFC East. What happened?
Buffalo Bills up 29-26.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. They got a touchdown on 4th down?
I guess they did.
That's not cool. Zachary Erickson in the NFC West, Aaron King in the AFC North, Michael Livingston in the AFC South, Sean Plazola, AFC East, home of Dan Marino, and Kenny Rogers in the AFC West. It's Robert Swim.
You can't swim.
That I like it. I like it, Robert. All right.
Well, swim, Robert, swim.
So how much time is left? We need a Chiefs comeback here, Steven, don't we? At least I do.
Looks like a minute 47.
Oh, that's plenty of time for the
That is plenty
Chiefs.
of time.
They can not only get a field goal, they can get a touchdown in that time. Touchdown and 2-point places, Ryan Olsen for the Bills. Okay, Ryan.
Yeah, they scored on that 4th down. That's crazy.
Huge. All right, here we go.
139 left. Sorry.
139 left. Let's go, Chiefs. Let's get him, Casey. Let's get him. All right. Well, Steven, we do have a headliner hit here. One of the all-time great defensive players. I know a lot of folks like him in our break room. Got a lot of Colt fans in our break room. We have Dwight Freeney on the Lunar. Dwight Freeney, 18th all-time in sacks with 125. 7-time Pro Bowler. Led the league in sacks in 2004. A Super Bowl champion, Dwight Freeney. Beautiful looking mini. Michael Livingston out in the AFC South. You are taking home Dwight Freeney. Had to know that number 8 was lucky. My favorite number. Nice hit with Dwight Freeney. The Cuse, says Rob Swim. Dwight Freeney played college ball at Syracuse. Marvin Harrison, Donovan McNabb, a couple other NFL and Colt legend, at least in Harrison, playing at the Cuse. Very nice. I can't help but think had Butker made his kick and made his PAT, the Chiefs would be up right now. But they've got a shot. Lead them back, Patty Mahomes. Lead them back.
It wouldn't be the most surprising thing I saw today.
No, a lot of surprising things today. A lot of great action today. Watch them all, says Rob Swim. All right. Excellent. KCTD, says Ryan Olson.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. I think was it Cheetah on the slant route? Hill is disgusting. Let's go. Tyreek Cheetah Hill. He's in our Circle the Wagons jersey series. He's in our beater box. He's in our Pinnacle. Cheetah using his speed. Touchdown, Kansas City. Let's go, baby. I love it. That's incredible. All right, speaking of incredible, Sean Alcaraz is in here in the chat. Sean, you'll like this. We've got ourselves Miami Dolphin, Mike Gesicki, talented tight end for the Dolphins. Mike Gesicki, that is the AFC East. Sean Plazola. Sean, happy with the Niners win. Sean getting Mike Gesicki. Tyreek Hill is just too fast, Steven. There's nothing you can do to stop him. Fastest receiver in the league, without question. Cheetah, he is a boss. Mike Gesicki, by the way, career high 780 receiving yards this year. 6 touchdowns last year. Really talented tight end. Got to get rolling with Tua. Hopefully a bright future for him. But Cheetah, man. Tyreek is a boss. I would not want to catch him in the open field. Bills just lived it.
Why I drafted him in fantasy.
That was a great fantasy pickup for you.
I won my league, so
He even won his league. He had Tyreek Hill. I don't blame you. I mean, it's great.
I also had the guy on the other team, Stephon Diggs.
Keelan Wren says, I think DK is the fastest. Should have never happened, though. Casey caught the ball out of bounds and didn't get called. I'll take it, Sean. I'll take it. Rogers the Finns, says Sean Alcaraz. Keelan Wren's, I do think DK is really, really fast. I think Cheetah's a little bit faster, but I might be a little biased as a Chiefs fan. Who knows? Speaking of Cheetah,
I would love to see Cheetah
race
the
them.
Olympic sprint. No, not just race them.
Oh,
In the
absolutely.
Olympic sprint. That's all.
All right.
Came ninth.
Well, hey, we're talking about Cheetah, Steven. He is in the beater box. He's a headliner in this series.
True.
On a flash helmet. Dwayne Robb, Kevin Cantner, Brandon Chong, Michael Livingston, Scott Thompson, Kansas City Chiefs fan, Scott Thompson in the house, and Colton Bicker as well. Beater box number 2, if we can get a box number, gentlemen. Say ladies and gents, but I don't think we have a lady in this break.
Yeah.
All right, so it's
They were already here.
33-29 Bills. They've got 1 minute and 2 seconds, 3 timeouts, starting on the 25, I believe.
Yep.
This is Josh Allen's turn to shine. I almost said the Chiefs might have scored too fast, even. And you think the Bills scored too fast the other time around. That's how good these two offenses are.
I mean, the Bills have plenty of time to score. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, with 3 timeouts,
yeah.
Sure. They got to get a touchdown, though. That's the important thing.
They got to get large chunks, though.
Obviously, 4-down
that.
territory.
Like that.
They just got a large chunk.
28 yards to the Kansas City 47.
Oh, that's not cool.
Like that kind of chunk.
All right, well, hey, come on, Chiefs. Let's get it together.
You grabbing box 18?
18 on the beater box.
Woo!
Box of Peyton Manning. All right, this is a top spot break. So we're going top spot. 2 touchdowns in 52 seconds, says Ryan Olsen. Hope we didn't just get a touchdown now that he's talking about.
No scores changed yet.
Okay,
I
excellent.
think you're just talking about from the one Bills touchdown on the 4th down
Oh, I see.
to right now.
Gesicki was the mini. Okay. I'm putting insert back in. All right, here we go. Top spot. This break is faster than my TV. Okay.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I feel like mine's still catching up.
What a game.
Yeah.
This feels like the Super Bowl right
this
here.
is a great ending to a great football weekend.
All the playoff games decided by 4 points or less. They're all by 3 points before. This currently A
Another
4-point game.
down to the 35.
Oh, come on, Chiefs. This is stressful.
Yes, it is.
All right, beater box. We've got a Patriot quarterback. It's not Tom Brady. It's Steve Grogan.
The Groganator.
The Groganator, 85 AFC champs. Steve Grogan, one of the best Patriot quarterbacks. Obviously, he's not Tom Brady. He's not, even Drew Bledsoe, but he might be the best behind those guys. Groganator, that's the AFC, excuse me. It's a beater box. It's the top spot. Chase, let's see. See what's wrong. I don't know. I'm not even seeing what's wrong with this jersey. But anyways, that is Steve Grogan. We're going to go top spot to see who takes home Grogan. I'm a little nervous at the moment, Steven. A little nervous.
That's understandable, Kamen.
My heart is racing. I'm a Chiefs fan. I lived in Kansas City for 6 years. I actually covered a few Chiefs games as a sports reporter in Columbia, Missouri. I'm definitely a little nervous at the moment. Hopefully they hang on. All right, 5 clicks. Top spot is taking home Steve Grogan. That is Kevin Cantner. Kevin, congratulations. I know Kevin's a Steeler fan. He is taking home a Patriot in Steve Grogan. What are you smiling over there?
I'm not smiling. I'm just saying 23 seconds left.
Oh my
They're
God.
on the KC-19.
Oh, this is too hot to handle. This is not cool, Steven. Not cool. Steve Grogan, by the way, 185 career touchdown passes, more than 26,000 passing yards. I do what I want, Sean, says Ryan. All right. I love it. Well, guys, do as you want. It's going to be a fun game. It's going to be a fun finish. Just a little bit nervous here myself in this game. Kevin Cantner with the dub. Honestly, obviously.
13 seconds left.
13 seconds left. Woo! What a game.
35-33 Bills.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. Touchdown, Bills.
Tell me they were out of bounds. Let's review it. Out of bounds, Steven.
Unbelievable football to end the weekend. Regardless, if the Chiefs somehow score in 13 seconds,
We need a Hail Mary. We need a Hail Mary.
I'd put Tyreek in the kick return.
Yeah, I would too.
That's what I would do.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Wow. Those offenses are fast. They score in a hurry. 35-33. Are you kidding me? Up the middle. What is that defense, Kansas City? What are we doing?
Kevin Cantner getting himself a nice Grogan.
All right, Kevin. Congratulations on Grogan. A lot of fun games going on right now. A lot of fun in the break room as well. I cannot believe this finish here in this game. Could be some more magic coming. All right.
It wouldn't be the wildest 13 seconds I've seen
Circle
today.
the wagons, number 2, Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill. 2 superstars playing right now. Steven, both of those guys are in our jersey break.
Yep.
You got Sean Plazzola, Dwayne Robb, Brandon Chong, Michael Livingston, and Scott Thompson in here. Circle the wagons, number 2, excuse me. Let us know what box number you want. No Tom, no Chiefs. It's about time someone new, says Keelan. Okay, we'll see. Sean and Caden had a game on the bet, or a bet on the game, excuse me. Boy, did I flip that. What was the bet, guys, again? I think they bet some mini helmets on this game. So.
Who took the Bills?
I'm not sure. All right. 24 is Sean Plazzola on the jerseys. Let's circle them wagons. That's named after the Buffalo Bills because we've got a Stephon Diggs and an O.J. Simpson.
Sorry that we have to circle the wagons.
I hope. Well, you know what? There's still 13 seconds left, Steven.
I was talking about the series.
Oh, that's right. Well, hey, there's still 13 seconds left. Do you believe in miracles?
At this point, yeah.
Yeah, with what we've seen this game so far, nothing would shock me.
13 seconds is not enough.
All right, we're
The
going.
Bills need that to hit 0.
We need 6 times on the randomizer for your divisions. Scott Thompson is out there sweating this game out. He's a big Chief fan. He's in the NFC North. Brandon Chong in the NFC South. Michael Livingston, NFC East. Scott Thompson, NFC West. Sean in the AFC North. Scott in the AFC South. Sean in the AFC East. And Dwayne out in the AFC West. Drama going on in the football game. Drama going on in the break room. A lot of fun on Sunday night. Come on, Chiefs. Come on, Chiefs.
Game. What is it?
Oh my goodness, Steven.
Who'd you pull?
How about a headliner hit? Lawrence Taylor, former NFL MVP, former Defensive Player of the Year. This is Lawrence Taylor on UNC. Whole bunch of Lawrence Taylor in our break room. Have not seen Lawrence Taylor on the college jersey. One of 3 non-quarterback, non-running back guys to win the NFL MVP. A scary beast, Lawrence Taylor. That's the NFC East. That is Michael Livingston. One spot in there. Headliner hit. Lawrence Taylor, UNC jersey. Very nice.
I love that baby blue comment.
Love the baby blue. I know you and I both liked UNC hoops. We liked Ty Lawson, Tyler Hansborough in the bunch. Obviously,
Wayne Ellington.
Ellington. My fan of UNC comes from Michael Jordan because he played there. Really like their college ball. But they had some good offensive players, some good defensive players in the NFL. They had, obviously, Lawrence Taylor, and they had Julius Peppers, I think, was a Miami, or not a Miami, UNC guy as well.
You're forgetting about the third GOAT.
Who's the third GOAT?
He's going to the AFC title game in about 8 seconds. Mitchell Trubisky.
Mitchell Trubisky. He is the backup quarterback for the Bills. Let's not forget about Mitch.
Money making Mitch.
My TV or my computer showing 7 seconds. I've got the game in the background here. 8 seconds. The Chiefs are near midfield.
Okay.
They're not that far from.
That's within his arm range.
That's within. Butker, he's a guy who can boot 60-plus yard field goals. They're not far from a kick. They're not far from a Hail Mary. Still some possibilities out there. I'm not going to check the chat because I don't want to see what people are saying. So if I ignore you in the chat in the next couple minutes, it's too much for me to handle right now. Colton Bicker, Reginald Taglicott, Danny Cash, Larry Rossland, Keelan Renz, and Kevin Cantner in Pinnacle number 2. Steven, don't tell me what happens. I'm too nervous.
I won't.
If they call out a box number, let me know what it is,
Yes,
though.
I got you.
We are looking for a box number on Pinnacle number 2. I'm ignoring the chat, guys, for about the next
8 seconds.
8 seconds.
8 football seconds.
I will not respond to anyone.
But if you are Colton Bicker, Reginald Taglicott, Daniel Cash, Larry Rossland, Keelan Renz, Kevin Cantner, shout out your name.
Yeah,
Shout out a number.
Hit us up with the box number. Steven will let me know. Pinnacle number 2, the best series we have on the site. This is nerve-wracking time right now. Chiefs and Bills.
21, I'll get it
21, Steven's going to get it for me, and we'll do this break. Wow, 8 seconds left. I hope they get a game-tying field goal. We go to overtime.
That would be fitting.
That would be something.
That would be very
The Chiefs do have 2 timeouts left, Steven, so they can throw the ball over the middle wherever they may need to.
They got to be quick about it, though, because...
And they just did it. Travis Kelce down to the 30-yard line.
Wow.
Timeout, 3 seconds left. Harrison Butker's going to come on for the game-tying kick. This one is not over yet.
And he ties it.
He ties it?
Yep.
He just tied it?
According to mine, yep, he tied it.
All right, well, there you go. If it's good news, you can spoil it, because my stream's a little bit behind here. Good news, overtime, baby. How about them Chiefs? OT, OT, OT.
You better hope the Bills don't get the ball first, though.
I hope not. They're going to score. I'll tell you this, whoever gets the ball first is going to get a touchdown.
You better hope they don't get the ball
All right,
first.
6 times for your divisions, guys. We're breaking boxes, watching football. What a Sunday night. Larry Rossland in the NFC North, Danny Cash in the NFC South. Keelan asked about the full-size authentics. Keelan's in this break in the Pinnacle. Regimo out in the NFC West. Kevin in the AFC North. Colton's got the AFC South and AFC East. And Regimo out in the AFC West as well. This series is sick. This Pinnacle series is loaded. Still looking for Drew Brees. Still looking for Deion Sanders. Whole bunch of great headliners. We got Tony Romo. Non-headliner Jerome Bettis. I mean, whole bunch of sick helmets in this series. Oh, God. So nerve-wracking. Sports are the most beautiful thing and the hardest thing as well at the same time, Steven.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Sports can be absolutely brutal. I know Colt fans know that feeling. Speaking of a brutal, they had that heartbreaking loss to end the season, not to make the playoffs. When they had this man, they had better days. Robert Mathis, one of the best defensive linemen of all time, full-size authentic lunar, Robert Mathis. He is an absolute beast. Him and Dwight Freeney were an incredible duo. Robert Mathis, All-time leader in forced fumbles in NFL history. 8-time Pro Bowler.
That's a sweet hit.
123 sacks. 19th most ever. Former Super Bowl champ. That is the AFC South. That is Colton Bicker. Colton, congratulations on Robert Mathis on the full-size authentic lunar. Beautiful hit out of the Pinnacle series. Robert Mathis is a guy we didn't even have in our listing. So our listing includes our headliners and some of our best non-headliners. So Robert Mathis is considered like a third-tier hit in this series, Steven. That's how good the Pinnacle is. Congratulations, Colton. I can maybe look at the chat now that we're in overtime. But, Steven,
for now,
do I dare ask who got the ball first?
I don't know yet.
Okay. I'm a little afraid if the Bills get the ball first, the game is probably over.
I think the Bills are going to be kicking to the Chiefs. Because right now it says they have the ball.
All right, so Chris said, take care of him, Steven. Don't let him pass out. Ace Dilly, we can do your personal. Why am I even working, Sean? I'll allow you to watch. Just sit out and watch your team. You're welcome. Sean, you set the rules. Do we have a personal, Ace Dilly?
Yes, I got to put him in there.
All right, Steven's going to put your personal in. Ace Dilly, we are happy to do your personal. We don't actually have a break coming up anyway, so it's the perfect timing. 37. What's his personal in?
Mr. Hurricane. Not Mr. Ditka. Hurricane.
Hurricane Ditka, 37 on the box number. Thank you very much. I'm going to get up and stretch my legs, Steven. You're good on this one. Holy moly. Let me know when you find out who's getting the ball first, because I'm very interested in that. Move a couple boxes here, too.
Here for you.
Sports or something else. If this game ends on a field goal kick, Steven.
Cash B213. Chiefs get the ball first.
Oh, thank God. Let's get the touchdown and end this thing. Thank goodness. Football gods are with me this weekend, Steven. Let's hope.
Ain't out of the woods yet.
37.
Yep.
I see it. It's all the way in the back. Oh, just bumped the camera there. Sorry about that.
Cash B, first time chatter, coming from Twitch.
All right, Caspi, thank you very much for helping us out. I'll tell you this, Steven. I do know the Pinnacle series as a whole is more loaded, but we have some good items left in the Hurricane Ditka, like that J.J. Watt helmet.
The Hurricane Ditka series.
The Hurricane Ditka series, we have just 4 boxes left after this one. We've got the personal right now for Mr. Joseph. Oh my goodness. Why is this too stressful? I'm normally pumped here, stress-free Sunday, working in the break room, and the Chiefs are making my heart rate go up. Ooh, this isn't something different. This is Jeff Garcia. He had some of his best years with the San Francisco 49ers. This is Jeff Garcia on the Buccaneers. 4-time Pro Bowler, had more than 4,000 pass yards in 2000. He was actually a Grey Cup champion in the CFL before the NFL. Journeyman guy, made the National Football League and made the most of it. 4 career Pro Bowls. Jeff Garcia, great with the 49ers. Pretty solid with the Bucs as well. Christopher Pest, I am a Chiefs fan. To answer your question, I support 2 NFL teams. I grew up in the Chicago area, but I went to college at Mizzou for 4 years. And I was actually a sports reporter for a CBS station in Columbia, Missouri. We covered a few Chiefs fans, having lived in Missouri for 6 years, from 2009 to 2013 and 2018 to 2020. You better believe I'm a Chiefs fan, Christopher Pesta. This is nerve-wracking, my man. Very nerve-wracking. I rep the Bears and the Chiefs are my 2 teams. This is tough. Tough stuff, Steven. This would be so much more fun as a neutral fan.
Like me right now?
Yeah, like you're just like smiling over there.
I mean, I'm
like,
kind of cool with the Bills winning, honestly.
What are you? No, Steven, don't say that.
I am.
Steven, no.
I want the easiest path for my man, Joey B. I feel like Buffalo would be more beneficial.
AFC's going through Kansas City, baby. Last I think this will be the 4th straight AFC Championship game in Kansas City, by the way, I believe, if they win.
Yes.
If they win. They lost the first one to the Patriots. Then they beat...
Then I got to ride with them next week.
Yeah, and who did they beat that year that they made the Super Bowl? They beat...
Titans.
The Titans the first year.
No, they lost to the Patriots the first year.
Yeah, the loss to the Patriots,
Then they
beat the Titans, and then they beat... Who did they beat last year? They beat the Bills. They beat the Bills last year. All right, well, hey, they're moving the ball. They're near midfield. Mahomes connecting with his favorite target, Kelsey. This is fun. This is fun. Just get a touchdown. Let's end it. They'll get the win, get the cover.
Put at ease.
Put me at ease. Get the over. Let's get it all done this drive. Dylan, I hope you like Jeff Garcia. That's your Hurricane Ditka personal. Jeff Garcia. All right, how are we looking on the break, Steven?
On the break page, we got 5 slots remaining in the Pinnacle helmet,
Okay.
which would be the 3rd break. Otherwise, we're mostly open
Okay,
on
mostly.
the rest of them. Like we got 8 left on multi-slab, 6 on Mr. January, 6 on Marino and Friends, 10
All right.
on the beater box, etc.
I'm going to take this time to do a couple things. I'm going to move my boxes back here. I'm going to organize everything. I'm going to show off the Dutch item.
Do you want to drop that then?
I'm going to drop it. Sure, let's drop the Dutchie. Let's see.
580 yeah.
What is that right now?
580.
580. Let's go 540.
Okay.
We'll drop that bad boy. 540.
Ooh, no, not that.
Robert Mathis was Colton Bickers hit. All right, guys. Let's keep the breaks rolling. Let's keep the Pinnacle rolling. Definitely want to keep our mini breaks going as well. Brand new series. We do have Seth Wentworth coming through with a personal, looks like, on the jerseys. Seth, let us know what box number you want on the jerseys. I want the underdogs to go to the Super Bowl and need new teams in the Super Bowl. Christopher Pesta, we will have new teams possibly in the NFC. Definitely would like to see the same old out in the AFC. We're about to get a TD, says Caden. Caden, I like it. I like the way you think. Chiefs are across midfield, looking to get that touchdown and end the game. 44.
That's the box you want?
Yes, it is a personal, so actually he can call out a box that we don't have up there.
Yeah.
So that works. 44. Oh, this is too much, Steven. This is too much.
You're about to score.
I hope so. I just don't want no picks, no fumbles, no nothing.
That would be.
Josh Allen's got to be nervous right now because Josh Allen played an incredible game, and it's not in his hands. It's one of those games where you say whoever has the ball last in their hands between Mahomes and Allen's going to win. I know Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers are great, but those guys are older. I think Mahomes and Allen are the 2 best quarterbacks, arguably right now and certainly for the future in the National Football League. This is a game that we'll be seeing for years to come. Chiefs and Bills battling it out in the playoffs. 2 best arms in the league. Just 2 phenomenal players in Pat Mahomes and Josh Allen.
And there you go, touchdown.
Touchdown. Who was it?
I'm guessing it was the Chiefs.
I'm guessing that it was, I'm going to guess Kelsey or Hill. Not going on the limb on that one. Probably Travis Kelsey because I feel like they're near the goal line area.
Yep, Kelsey.
Kelsey? Had to know it. Well, boom, baby. How about them Chiefs? Mahomes to Kelsey for the game. Chiefs win. Speaking of tight ends, here's another good one. Former Pro Bowler Jordan Reed. Jordan Reed with the Washington football team. No need for divisions because we've got a personal. Seth is taking home Jordan Reed. Pro Bowler in 2016. 11 receiving touchdowns in 2015. Had a couple great years with the Washington football team. Chiefs win. Seth wins. Jordan Reed wins. Travis Kelsey wins. We all win. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, Sean, you owe me a helmet, says Ryan. Kelsey, says Rob Swim. Touchdown. Don't count Cincy out yet. Christopher Pestra, I picked Cincinnati each of the last 2 weeks. Certainly not counting them out, but I feel great about the Chiefs. I don't know if they're going to review this, Steven. I wonder if they're reviewing this, looks like.
I mean, they always review helmet. They always review scoring plays. So
of course. I think he's in. That's a touchdown.
Yeah.
I think he's in. That's a touchdown. Put it on the board. Put it on the Chiefs W. Gotta love it.
I mean,
Is it Josh Wentworth or Seth Wentworth? I think it's Seth Wentworth. Okay,
Oh, I
perfect.
changed it, yeah.
You're good. I just wanted to make sure. Could be his brother. You never know. All right, Seth, congratulations on another win for you. Jordan Reed. What a heartbreaker for the Bills. One of those classic games where you don't want either team to lose. I said this all week. I thought the winner of this game would win the Super Bowl. I don't want to underestimate Cincinnati. I don't want to underestimate the Rams and Niners, but I'm feeling great about the Chiefs. They've got a home game coming up. They're the better, more talented team of everyone left. They should be the favorite in their last two games. And here's a fun fact for you, Steven. If the Chiefs win the next two games, Andy Reid becomes number 2 all-time in career playoff wins.
Nice.
We'll pass up Tom Landry. Reid has 19 playoff wins. Tom Landry has 20. Andy Reid could pass him up if he wins the Super Bowl this year. Would also be a second career Super Bowl title. Definitely cement themselves among the top 5 coaches of all time.
Mm-hmm.
That would be great. The Bills will have their time, though. I'll tell you this.
I'll get him back at one point.
The Bills will have their time. It's just not now. I do think this, though, Steven. I think Patrick Mahomes is going to put a serious challenge to Tom Brady's rings. 7 is going to be hard to get to, but if anyone can do it, it's Pat Mahomes, and that's because he has Andy Reid, he's got Travis Kelce, and he's got Tyreek Hill. That is the best trio, perhaps, in NFL history. Mahomes, Kelce, and Hill. They've got a special relationship, and love to see it today. Big-time games. By the way, Mahomes in his postseason career at home, Steven, 23 touchdowns, 1 interception in his career in the postseason at home. Best ratio in NFL history.
True.
So, and the Chiefs are at home for the AFC title game.
Mm-hmm.
What a win. What a win. Caden, Scott Thompson, all the other Chiefs fans, congratulations to you as well as me. Gotta love it.
For now.
For now. Since the 90s, the Bills have no luck in the playoffs since Scott Norwood did his thing. David's referring to Scott Norwood missing the kick. They lost in 4 straight Super Bowls in the 90s.
He missed the first one, though, right?
I think he missed in the first one against the Giants, I think.
Yeah.
So, wow.
I think he missed a couple in the Super Bowl, but I'm saying he missed that one.
Sure.
And then
Ryan saying go Bengals. Ryan, I'm going to respectfully disagree with you. Go Chiefs. Steven's going Bengals.
Joey Burrow, baby.
I know we'll be going different on this one.
We're riding with him.
Sean is saying 12 seconds left and you play dime defense the whole time instead of rushing Mahomes. So ridiculous. I can't stand when they do that. Anyways, congrats to Caden. I'll be mailing that John Taylor mini to you, my man. Hashtag man of my word. Ryan, I do like the underdogs as well. Just not when they're playing one of my favorite teams. I'm a Bears and Chiefs fan. Those are my 2 NFL teams. So,
goodness, that 2-point conversion is absurd.
Was it?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, of course it was.
It was absurd.
Well, hey, let's roll with the underdog. Let's get the Niners to beat the Rams. That's the underdog I can go with.
Joey Burrow.
Joey Burrow, said Steven.
Joey Burrow.
Caden saying to Sean, thanks, man. Sean, great to hear that you're a man of your word.
Excellent. Give me a fireworks show next week, too.
Oh, it's going to be wild. That AFC title game, that NFC title game, I mean, I'm so pumped. It's going to be an incredible week.
Do they both play on Sunday?
I think they both play on Sunday next week. So actually, we'll be working. It looks like 2 o'clock is the AFC title game, 5:30 is the NFC. So, Steven,
AFC?
Yeah. All 4 playoff games decided on a last-second walk-off win.
Yeah.
We had the Rams getting a walk-off win on a field goal, the Bengals walk-off win on a field goal, 49ers walk-off win on a field goal, and the Chiefs getting a walk-off touchdown in overtime. And now I'll tell you this, I'm a Chiefs fan. I'm not biased. If the Bills had gotten the ball first, they were definitely going to score and win.
Doesn't seem like anyone was stopping anyone.
No one was stopping Mahomes. No one was stopping Allen. Whoever won that coin flip was going to win the game. 329 passing yards, 4 touchdowns for Josh Allen, 11 carries, 68 yards as well. Mahomes, 370 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, also 7 carries for 69 yards.
I mean, they're the future of the league.
They're not only the future, they're also the present and the future. Those guys are incredible.
Kamen's just happy.
I caught the touchdown, Chris, but I'll definitely have to go back and watch the full highlights. Sean, to answer your question, I would lean on the Bears. So I'm a lifelong Bears fan. I grew up in the Chicago area. I would pick the Bears. The reason why I have two teams, because I lived 6 years in Missouri, and when you live in Missouri and you actually cover a few games, you're a sports media guy in Missouri, it's hard not to fall in love with the Chiefs and what they do. They're a great group of guys. They're an exciting offense, an exciting team. I absolutely love the Chiefs. If they played in the Super Bowl, I would lean Bears, though, especially since I've already seen the Chiefs win. The Bears haven't won in my lifetime. Unfortunately, I don't know that we'll see that Super Bowl anytime soon, because I think the Bears are a few players away from making the Super Bowl. The Chiefs, though, I think we can see in many Super Bowls. I mean, they're one win away from playing in their third straight. How hard is it to play in 3 straight Super Bowls? I mean, when's the last time we saw that? I don't even think the Patriots did that in their dynasty, did they?
Say that again. Did they do what?
Did they play in 3 straight Super Bowls? I know they won 2, they missed the playoffs, won a third.
No.
And then I don't think they played in
they didn't
3
play
in a row.
Straight, no.
When
they won 1, then the next year was Buccaneers Raiders.
I mean, who is the last team to play in 3 straight? Is it the Bills who lost them all? I'm trying to think what team has played in 3 straight Super Bowls.
I'm thinking it's the Cowboys.
The Cowboys?
Did they win 3 straight?
In the 90s? Did they win 3 straight? I know they won 3 in the 90s.
Didn't the Cowboys win 3 straight in the 90s?
I think they won 2 and maybe skipped a year. I don't know that they won 3 straight.
Yeah, but they might not. I don't know.
I think they won all of them.
Packer, Denver?
Well, no, Denver was after the Cowboys.
I know,
Denver
they
was winning late.
3 straight times. They won 2 in a row, okay.
2 in a row. Well, I'm pulling it up right now.
The Broncos might?
I think it's the Bills when they made the 4 straight. Last time we had 3 in a row.
Otherwise, you're talking about the 60s with the Packers and stuff.
Yeah, the Packers, the Steelers, obviously back then probably did it.
Yeah.
So, crazy. NFL Super Bowl matchup of the year. I'm going to do that way. Super Bowl matchups by year.
You just do Super Bowl winners. And
list the Super Bowl champions. We'll do it that way because they show who they played.
Exactly.
So let's see. The Chiefs are 1 win away from 3 in a row. Yeah, so the Patriots won in 2017, lost in 2018, and actually they won in 2019. So the Patriots did make it 3 in a row. So that did happen, actually.
They lost in 2017 to the Eagles.
Right, it was 2017. They beat the Falcons. 2018, they lost to the Eagles. I'm going by years. The 2017-2018 season. Yeah. So the Patriots did make 3 in a row. I stand corrected there, but it's pretty hard. Very few teams have done it. The last team to do it before the Patriots was the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
It was, in fact, the Buffalo Bills.
It wasn't the Patriots I thought it was, though.
No. You thought it was the early Patriots.
The early Patriots.
Sure.
What a way to end their dynasty.
What a bleeping game indeed, Dalton. What a bleeping game. What a bleeping weekend of football. Absolutely incredible. Dalton, I'm a Chiefs fan. I was really nervous. I avoided the chat for about 5 minutes. Glad they got the dub. Unbelievable. All right, well, hey, guys. Let's reconcentrate our efforts, besides talking about the game, back to our break page. Because we are fairly open on the break page, but at the same time, we're not too far away from closing up a few breaks. We have just 4 slots left in the Pinnacle number 3. We've got 6 slots left in the next Marino and Friends mini helmet series. Brand new mini series. Dan Marino is still out there. 6 away in Mr. January, 8 away in the slabs, and 6 away in Hurricane Ditka. Let's get our Dutch down a little bit more. We're not going to go rock bottom yet, but we're going to chunk a decent price. 540. Let's go 480, Steven. 480 on AP. Adrian Peterson is 5th all-time in rushing yards, 4th all-time in rushing touchdowns. This man went over 2,000 rush yards one season, one of 8 guys to do it. AP all day, Adrian Peterson. Full-size Authentics. Couple minor scratches in the back. Couple minor scratches near that Viking logo there, a minor scratch below the signature, but pretty good looking helmet. One of the all-time great players. Anyone want to bet on the games for helmets? Let me know, says Caden. Same, I'm from KC and it's awesome, says Dalton. Let's go. Dalton, Caden, and Scott Thompson, if you're still watching, buddy. Congratulations, guys. We are united. Chiefs Nation. Chiefs Nation. Caden already won a mini from Sean betting on the games. He wants to bet some more for some more minis. I'm done, says Sean. I'm done. Sean, how about hopping into the Marino and Friends break? Dan Marino, double box break, $39 a spot. Could be worth one slot in there, Sean. See if you can snag yourself Dan Marino. Some people need to sign up for breaks. Let's go, says Rob Swim. I agree. Rob, I couldn't agree more. We're pretty stagnant on the orders right now, guys. Definitely don't want to go home. It's only 9:08 Central Time. Looking to stay on until at least 10 o'clock, but we are slow. So for that to happen, we got to head to the break page and fill up some breaks. KC and 49ers going all the way and KC taking it. Caden, I agree. That's my Super Bowl pick. 49.
We want new teams, but that's a rematch from 2 years ago.
Well, I don't know. That Caden was the one saying he wants new teams.
I was just saying. I know Caden wasn't, but
I think the 49ers have won something like maybe 5 or 6 straight against the Rams. They absolutely own the Rams.
Yeah, but
49ers own the Rams.
More regular season.
More regular season?
There might be one playoff game in there.
Okay, well, I feel like that last
2019, but
I feel like that last game to end the regular season was basically a playoff game,
yeah, but
and 49ers rallied from behind.
Yeah, well, it was a playoff game for the 49ers. The
Right.
Rams were coasting.
Yeah, well, for the Rams, it was about home field, but that doesn't matter as much to them. Ryan Olsen saying Bengals versus Rams, hopefully.
I'm hoping Bengals make it.
I'm hoping Chiefs make it, Steven. Come on.
You've established that already.
I've established that. Oh, it's going to be a great game, though. Holy moly.
I'm wearing my sweatshirt next weekend. I got a new
A Joe Burrow sweatshirt?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It says Bayou Bengal on it.
Let's put helmets on it, says Caden. Caden's wanting to bet some helmets to Ryan Olsen.
The new currency?
The new currency. All right, guys. I'm going to make you guys aware of a few things we have out there in our series. In case you don't know, I will let you know. So first and foremost, I'll let you know about our closest break, Steven. This is our closest break. Pinnacle Helmet Series, 4 slots away. We've got a Deion Sanders primetime helmet here. This is a Speed Flex helmet, a Drew Brees full-size authentic Eclipse, an Antonio Gates Speed Flex Lunar. We've got a Jalen Ramsey Speed Flex Lunar. I know we pulled this Lawrence Taylor helmet, but there's also a Ray Lewis Speed Flex, Terrell Suggs Speed Flex. Talking about this game, Travis Kelce, the touchdown winner. He's in this series. We have Jerome Bettis. We have a Mike Singletary, Brian Urlacher, Dick Butkus, triple signed Bears helmet. George Kittle, he's still in the playoffs. Brian Dawkins, Jalen Hurts. I mean, Tony Romo's in this series. It's an insane list.
You're just listing the names that they see. The and more is where you need to people need to understand. We just pulled Robert Mathis out of there.
Yes,
like
he wasn't listed.
There is so much in there. It is absurd.
It's an absurd series. Definitely want you guys to hop in there and at least do one more of these. Happy to do as many as you want. Could do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever you guys want. Sean is tapped until February. 2 Dutchies and the 3-day purge killed him this month. Should have saved Marino for February. Would have been all over it. No matter what, whoever gets it knows it's mine, says Sean. All right, Sean.
Maybe.
Well, we'll see if they want to trade that. Dan Marino is a pretty coveted item. I can tell you this, Sean. We do get Dan Marino in our break room from time to time. I have a feeling that this certainly will not be the last time we have Dan Marino. We had him on a full-size authentic recently, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
So, Kevin Cantner hopped into our break page. He got 1 in the Hurricane Ditka and 1 in the Pinnacle. So I'm going to keep rolling through our page. I'll show you guys some other stuff. Hurricane Ditka, we still have a J.J. Watt full-size authentic. Only 4 breaks left. You can get a J.J. Watt. You can get, I believe we still have Mr. Williams in that series as well. Doug Williams, the first African-American quarterback to win the Super Bowl. That's a pretty loaded series. And then, of course, the Marino and Friends mini helmet series. We just started that this afternoon. So We pulled Joe Green and Dwight Freeney, but these other headliners, Dan Marino, one of the all-time great quarterbacks, Devontae Adams, one of the best receivers in the league, Antonio Gates, the great tight end on a flash, Marshall Faulk, incredible running back on a lunar there, Mark Andrews, fantasy tight end as well, and then Stephon Diggs on the flash. Some of the names we have in that series. Again, we've only pulled Dwight Freeney and Joe Green, which are two of the lesser headliners in that series, Steven. And then the beater box, this is loaded. We haven't pulled any of these guys, Steven. We have a Drew Brees, and that might be full-size authentic, I think, too.
I'm fairly certain it is.
Drew Brees, full-size authentic, you can get for $20 a slot. We have a Brian Dawkins Eclipse, a Tony Dorsett Flash, another Adrian Peterson in here. This one a more standard Vikings helmet, but I think it's a speed helmet. We have a Marshall Faulk football. Tyreek Hill had the big touchdown. Cheetah on the flash. And then Lawrence Taylor on a lunar as well. That's the beater box, and there's other big items in here. We've got, let's see, Sean Alexander in here. Tyson Langston, I know, is a Seahawks fan. We've got a Bob Greasy in here. I mean, this is a pretty good series as well, Steven. One that we're not far into. And then what else? What else do we have? Circle the Wagons jerseys. We still have Tyreek Hill, O.J. Simpson, Stephon Diggs out there in that series. It's a pretty sick series. And then, of course, the Hurricane Ditka I mentioned. We still have a J.J. Watt out there. Mr. January, we have just 3 breaks left to go in that series. Haven't seen the Jalen Ramsey go yet. But again, that could have gone on a personal. We've had some personals in that series as well.
Well, Kamen, we got a break filled.
It's the Pinnacle, isn't it?
It's the Pinnacle.
Okay. Oh, here's some bets. Caden is saying to Ryan Olsen, you get them if both your teams win, and you get one of mine if both my teams win, and I get one of yours if one wins and one loses, we get nothing. That's confusing, but I love it, Caden. And Sean is saying, Caden trying to snipe my whole family for minis, haha. Get him, baby bro, says Sean. He's cheering for his baby bro. All right, the Pinnacle Helmet Series. We got Sean Plazola in here, Reginald Taglicod, Michael Livingston, Kevin Cantner, and Seth Wentworth. Can we get a box number on the Pinnacle, the single best series we have in the room? It is absolutely loaded. Looking forward to getting into this. Box number, we got 5, 15, 17, 21, 22, 24. 24 it is. 24 from Mr. Sean Plazola. Sean Plazola. Cool. I'll get 24 for you, Sean, and we'll get you something nice. Get someone something nice. I don't know if it'll be you. 6, 22. One. Let me make sure we get a new. The third Pinnacle, right, Steven?
Yeah.
I have 24 somewhere here.
24 is down there on the...
24, I see it. I see it in the middle. Cool. I haven't done 24. All full-size authentics, the Pinnacle Helmet Series. I still don't think people understand how good this series is, Steven. I really don't. But maybe they'll recognize after this break. Hopefully 24 is a big one. 24. Either way, we can have some magic in the Super Bowl. I mean, I think so many good storylines. Bengals possibly in the first Super Bowl. Chiefs could play the Rams or the 49ers, teams that they've played some classic games with in recent seasons.
True.
I think there was a Monday Night Football game a few years back. Might have been Thursday Night Football even. It was like 50-something to 40-something Chiefs-Rams. An absolute classic. And we had, of course, Chiefs-Niners in the Super Bowl a couple years ago. An absolute classic. All right, Seth Wentworth. You've got the NFC North. Sean Plazola in the NFC South. Seth Wentworth in the NFC East. There's a Deion Primetime Sanders Speed Flex helmet in that series. Reginald Taglicod in the NFC West, Michael Livingston, AFC North, Seth Wentworth, AFC South. Kevin Cantner in the AFC East. And Sean Plazola out in the AFC West. Let's pull some fire, Steve. I think we need a sick hit here for people to understand what's in this Pinnacle.
I think Seth gets it.
Well, Seth gets it. He got that in another one?
He bought the whole thing.
Excellent. Well, Seth is getting it. And this is what's in here, Steven. This is what is in here. We've got ourselves T-Sizzle. T-Sizzle. Top 10 all-time in career sacks. Former Defensive Player of the Year. Terrell Suggs on a Speed Flex helmet. Let me show this bad boy off. Speed Flex. This is some of the stuff the guys wear in the games. We had some Speed Flexes being worn by the Niners and Packers. Look at this. It's a Speed Flex special coating inside. Beautiful looking special helmet. Terrell Suggs Speed Flex headliner hit on the Lunar. Not only is this a Lunar, it's a Speed Flex. It's like a double special helmet, Steven. 2 for 1. 2011 NFL Defensive Player of the Year. 139 career sacks. 8th all-time Super Bowl champ. 7-time Pro Bowler. Terrell T-Sizzle Suggs, the AFC North. Michael Livingston, single spot snipe. T-Sizzle. Very nice, Michael. Very nice. Speed Flex helmet. Just about the fanciest helmets in the game. I mean, this is just really comfortable. Look at this. This is what you want to wear if you're a professional football player. That's the good stuff right there. Beautiful. And we have Ray Lewis in this as well. If you like Terrell Suggs, I'm sure you like Ray Lewis. Not sure who Michael Livingston's team is, but Michael, you definitely got a good hit, my man.
Can't go wrong with the sizzle.
Can't go wrong with the sizzle. We do have a break before the next Pinnacle, though, looks like.
we got.
Oh, Seth is in here again.
Yeah.
Seth's
going wild.
Seth's going wild, which is great to hear, Seth. Thank you very much. Circle the Wagons number 3, Seth, if you can get us a box number for that. And then next you'll have a box number in Pinnacle, and then a whole bunch of you in Mr. January. So we do have some breaks coming up. Whole bunch of Seth. 34 Seth is going for. Circle the Wagons. One of the last box numbers available there. Steven's going to get 34, and then we're going to show you what you win. Sweet.
34?
34. Might be lower somewhere there.
Yeah, no, just...
Thank you very much, Seth, for filling up the breaks, making things happen. Might be higher than, I don't know. I'm like 95% sure that's in there, because I think that's one of the numbers.
These are up here. I did this. I don't...
Where? You found it? Okay, I was going to say, I added some box numbers for our customers. I think 34 is one of the ones I added. So I was like, I hope it's in there.
No, it's in there. Just
I'm not going crazy, Steven. That Chiefs game hasn't made me lose my mind.
not yet.
Big weekend in my life this weekend, Steven. Celebrated my 1-year anniversary with my girlfriend yesterday.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. So happy to see that. Our first, 1-year anniversary of our first date. So the first date we ever went on was last year. It was the day before a Chiefs-Bills game. It was the day before the AFC Championship. Chiefs won the game. They won the game again. So bringing me some luck. All right, circle the wagons. We've got all Seth Wentworth. We have a guaranteed win for Seth. It's just a matter of what is Seth going to win here. This is our jersey break. A whole bunch of headliners left in this series. A lot of Bills, a lot of Chiefs as well. We'll have to pull that Tyreek Hill cheetah jersey. How does that O.J. Simpson, Stephon Diggs? A lot of good hits in this series. Seth, you might like this. This is a little bit of an old school hit, but Seth is a Patriots fan, and we've got ourselves a Ben Colts. Ben Colts, former Patriots tight end, 5-time Pro Bowler, NFL 1990s All-Decade Team, 50 career touchdown catches. Actually won the Super Bowl with the 2000 Ravens, Steven, but played most of his career with the Patriots. Beautiful looking blue jersey. Seth Wentworth. How about a Patriot for your team? How about Ben Colts? Very nice, Seth. Good hit. Congratulations. You are taking home Ben Colts. Gotta love giving guys their hometown team. I imagine Seth watched Ben Colts back in the day. Cool. Love the Suggs helmet, and the Pats are my team, says Michael Livingston. There you go. Well, congratulations, Michael. Huge hit with that Pats helmet, or that Suggs helmet, and a Pats hit for St. Wentworth with the Ben Colts. Speed flexes are pretty sick. There's a reason why we got a bunch of them in this series. It's a beautiful series. Lots of beautiful helmets. St. Wentworth. All right. Seth, do you have a box number for the Pinnacle? We have another guaranteed win coming for you. Pinnacle number 4. If you can get us a box number. He was the pre-Gronk, says Seth. There you go. Pretty good. Literally played right when he was retiring, right when I started watching football. So I didn't get a chance to watch much of Ben Colts, but his accolades speak for themselves. That's a pretty good compliment. Pre-Gronk. Gronkowski's pretty good. All right, Pinnacle number 4. Can I get a box number, Mr. Seth? 17, says Seth. 17. Cool. We got some boxes in the 20s. Some folks skipping 17. Skipped 5 and 15 as well. 17 back there, Steven?
Yeah.
It is. Excellent. All right, this is all Seth again. So no need to randomize. This keeps the breaks moving at least. If you guys all want to get involved, though, head to our break page, fill up some orders, so that it's not just the Seth show. Let's get other folks in here. Let's fill up some breaks. Let's close out the minis, which is coming up close to being closed. Let's keep rolling. Let's keep the night going. All right, all full-size authentics here in the Pinnacle. All sick hits. Oh my. Oh my goodness. St. Wentworth, you picked the right one to buy out all the spots. How about Deion Primetime Sanders, one of the all-time great corners, a kick returner, a punt returner, a baseball player. He even signed it primetime. Deion Primetime Sanders, headliner hit, full-size authentic, speed flex, beautiful looking helmet. Congratulations, Seth. Primetime, primetime. He is all yours. Unbelievable hit. Back-to-back speed flex helmets. Terrell Suggs and Deion Primetime Sanders. Unbelievable. What a hit, Seth. Hit of the night so far. Deion Sanders going home to Seth Wentworth. Wowzer. That's pretty good. That is pretty sick. Nice hit, says Michael Walker. Prime time, baby, says Seth. Indeed. Steven, this is a beaut.
Yes, it is.
Michael Walker, you certainly can. Michael Walker's wanting 38 for his personal mini. Damn, says Ronald McQuaig. Damn indeed, Ronald. Indeed. Prime time. What a helmet.
I have one break to do before that, but I will get it ready for it.
Excellent. Excellent. This is a beautiful helmet. Holy moly. It's a Speed Flex Lunar on top of it, Steven. That's like a double whammy. Wowzer. I can't get over that. Primetime, baby, Seth. So Seth does like it.
I mean, how do you not like primetime?
How do you not like primetime? He's now a great college football coach as well. The dude has succeeded as a player, as a coach, as a player in 2 sports, football and baseball.
Very solid.
All right, Michael, we're going to do Mr. January number 2, and then we're going to do your personal next, Michael. We do have more Seth in here, and we have Rob Swim if you're in here, and Dwayne Robb as well. Mr. January number 2, if we can get a box number. Holy moly. That was sick. That was sick. Hit of the night for sure.
And he's not done.
Seth's not done. He wants another one. He's coming for Lewis. He wants Ray Lewis next. Seth bought out the whole next one?
Yes, he did.
All right. Well, hey, Seth, we'll keep it rolling. Can we get a box number? Oh, there you go. 44 on Mr. January. Let me get that off the ticker. Seth, and if you want to start thinking of a Pinnacle box number, we're going to do Michael's personal really fast, and then we'll get back to your show in the next Pinnacle. I'm going to get 44, though, and we're going to rip open Mr. January. We have just three Mr. Januarys left to do, Steven. 3 left in this series. Actually, I was right. We have 2 left. Because we got to save 1 for a personal. 2 left after this one. That's the wrong box number, 44. That's hunting Ray Lewis. Pretty cool. Steven, tackles are kind of like an interesting statistic because they didn't really keep them back in like the 60s and 70s. It didn't become an official stat till the 90s or something.
Yeah.
But Ray Lewis is #1 all time in career tackles.
Nice.
So that's pretty good.
He tackled a lot of people.
If you want, I can have a 5-minute halftime show for you guys. Okay, fine for Pinnacle. Seth, we're game for whatever you want, my man. You keep ordering these spots. It's going to be a show for you. It is going to be a show for you. Call it halftime with Seth. It's like that Seth guy in college hoops, isn't it? Seth Davis, I think, is a college hoops analyst, I think.
I think there's Seth Greenberg, too.
Seth Greenberg. Yeah, there's multiple Seths. Only one Seth Wentworth, though. Only one of those guys. All right. 6 times for your divisions. Take the randomizer down and copy you folks in. All right, so Robert, you've got the AFC North. Dwayne, you've got the AFC East. And Seth has the rest. Mr. January, #2. The Pinnacle is a break room exclusive, guys. No personals available on the Pinnacle. So if you want all 8 slots in the Pinnacle, you got to buy all 8 slots on our break page. It's a break room exclusive because typically the best things we have in the break room are ones we only want to offer up in the break room. That's why the Pinnacle is that loaded. It's pretty good. I like this hit. This man is probably sitting at home smiling right now, Steven. We've got Derek Johnson, former 4-time Pro Bowl linebacker for the Kansas City Chiefs. He was a Texas Longhorn. He was the Dick Butkus Award winner in college. Really good NFL career, more than 900 career tackles. Derek Johnson, AFC West. That is Seth again. Another break, another win for Seth. Derek Johnson. Chiefs Kingdom is really happy tonight. Derek Johnson, I imagine, was happy watching his former team tonight, Steven.
Yeah.
Lot to be happy about.
Or just enjoyed the game of football.
I mean, you can't not enjoy that game. Unless you're a Bills fan,
Even then,
that was a game that you
you
enjoyed.
can't be mad. You lost to a coin, basically.
You lost to a coin. That's what it was. You knew whoever won the coin toss was going to score a touchdown. It was automatic. That's why I was sweating. I was like, please let the Chiefs win the coin toss, because they were not going to win that game if the Bills got the coin toss first. All right. We're going to do Michael's personal because he ordered it a while back. We're going to do your personal, Michael, next. And then we're going to get back to the Pinnacle with Seth. So, Michael, if you're watching or listening, this is the time for your personal coming up. And you got the box number already for him, right, Steven?
Yep, box 38.
38? Could Dan Marino be in 38? We've had Deion Sanders go off the board. How about Dan Marino? That'd be pretty cool.
These are the questions.
These are the questions we ask. All right, Steven, thank you very much. Box 38, coming for our minis. Halftime with Seth. That sounds excellent to me. All right, here we go. You know it's Michael Walker because it's a personal. He's got the dub. This is pretty good. This is pretty good, Steven. Michael, are you ready? Michael Walker, you've got yourself a headliner hit. Antonio Gates, 7th all-time in career receiving touchdowns, 1st all-time among tight ends. How sick is this light powder blue flash, Steven? This is sick.
Yeah, that's a sweet hit.
That is a
definitely
sweet hit.
Headliner worthy material right there.
That is a beaut. Michael Walker, congratulations. Antonio Gates is all yours. That's sick. I believe that's a couple straight headliners, or 3 of the last 4 have been headliners. Terrell Suggs, Deion Sanders, now Antonio Gates. It's actually the second Antonio Gates we've pulled tonight, Steven.
3 of 5.
Incredible.
Yep.
Incredible. Antonio Gates. Those are the 2 series I wanted to play tonight. The 2 that I felt had the sickest list of headliners. Of course, our Pinnacle series and then our mini series. Those are the ones I wanted to get moving. I call this a success. I call this a success because people are seeing how good these 2 series are. All right, Seth. He wanted box 5, I think, already. He already called out box 5 in the next Pinnacle. So we're going to get box 5 for you, Seth. And then we'll see what you got in there. Michael, congratulations. Michael Walker. Congratulations on your Antonio Gates flash. I think it might be in the back there. That's one that we skipped. Like maybe the one behind it. And Steven, let's trade. I'm going to give you this Derek Johnson helmet for you to, so I don't get myself stuck in.
You look trapped, Kamen.
I do. It's a little trapped here. But we'll make it happen. All right, Seth. This is box 5. It's called out by you. Pinnacle Helmet Series. Let's get a ripping. All right. Let's see what we got here. These are all full-size authentics. Most of them are specialty level helmets. Whole bunch of good stuff. Okay. There's a talented receiver on the Eclipse helmet. We've got ourselves Chase Claypool. Chase Claypool. That's an AFC North hit, but it's all Seth in here. Chase Claypool is one of the talented young receivers. Just under 900 receiving yards this season. 873 and 9 touchdowns, making the all-rookie team the year before. That's only 2 seasons with an aging Ben Roethlisberger at quarterback. Imagine how much better this man's going to be in the years to come. This is an underrated hit because his future is pretty bright.
Yeah, as long as they can get someone to toss him the rock.
And I think they will. The Steelers are such a winning organization. I think that's the best destination for Aaron Rodgers. I really do. I think if he wants to win right away, if he wants to leave Green Bay,
that'd be a good
the Steelers would be a great spot. Claypool, Johnson, Smith-Schuster, Freiermuth, good receivers and tight ends out there.
Absolutely.
All right, Seth, congratulations, Chase Claypool. Believe it or not, Steven, this is still one of the worst hits in the series. This is literally one of the worst hits we've had, and this is the guy who's a headliner in some of our series.
Mm-hmm.
So, a whole bunch of Steeler hits. We had Joe Green in this series, and we still have Jerome Bettis who we yet to pull. So, let's keep rolling on Pinnacle. Definitely would love to see some other folks in here hopping into the Pinnacle or any other breaks that they so choose. Cool. That's getting a whole bunch of helmets. Tyson Langston won a lot of helmets in the early show. Those guys are going to have a lot of things coming in their house.
He's going to have another thing coming to his house.
Did he buy the next one?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. One more time, says Seth. All right, let's run it back, Seth. Meanwhile, besides the Pinnacle series that Seth is going crazy on, we do have 5 slots left in the Hurricane Ditka, 5 slots left in Dan DeMan Marino double box break minis. So definitely would like to do one more of the Dan Marinos. I mean, I'd love to do 10, 15 more if you guys want, but for sure, let's get at least one more done in the minis. 5 slots remaining there, and then 5 slots remaining on the Hurricane Ditka. Just 4 Ditkas left. I think maybe even 3 Ditkas left, and we still have a J.J. Watt helmet out there. Seth is rolling with 21. 21, Seth. Sweet, I'll take 21 off the ticker, and we'll go get it. I'll get it. Steven, 21. Not a lot of room in here now, Steven, all of a sudden.
I don't know.
4 Hurricane Ditkas left. 22, 21. We didn't do 21.
I think we might have.
Think we did 21?
I feel like we did, but I could be very wrong.
Pretty good with the box numbers. Yet to mess one up. I guess I was due if we did do 21. I'm going to double check right now. I definitely don't see it. Seth, do you have another box number? Yeah, Seth, for another one.
Seth, one more box number. Unless Kamen finds back.
No, we did do 21.
We did do 21.
Colton Bicker won on 21. We did 21 earlier tonight.
One more, Seth. One more box number.
Apologize about that, Seth. I missed that 121 by Seth.
25.
25, excellent. 25, right next to me. Perfect. $21, by the way, Seth, in case you're wondering, 21 was Colton Bicker called it out a few breaks ago. He won Robert Mathis. So 21 was Robert Mathis. Let's see what 25 is. This is Pinnacle 5. We close Pinnacle 6 as well.
Yes.
So 2 more times for Seth, actually.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Pinnacle 4 was the Claypool, right? No, Pinnacle 5 was the Claypool.
Yeah, Pinnacle 5 was the Claypool.
Okay, so let me make sure I mark that. I definitely want to make sure I mark that. So this is Pinnacle 6, actually.
Yeah, I'll change it. There you go.
Cool. Claypool. All right, Chris Hammers has sent them a private message looking for that Dion. All right. Let's see what we got in Pinnacle 6 here. Really excited. We finally got this series rolling. Only sad that Josh Reckenghost isn't in here. He's the one that wanted to do doubles on this series.
Seth, you want to do a double by yourself?
Seth, you can do a double if you want. Oh my. Seth, you'll like this. This is one of the best tight ends in the game. Multi-time Pro Bowler, multi-time All-Pro, NFC Championship player, George Kittle on the San Francisco 49ers. George Kittle, not a headliner in this series. Full-size, authentic George Kittle. Another nice hit for Seth. One of the best tight ends in the game, George Kittle. I know it's Kelsey number 1, maybe Darren Waller number 2, and Kittle number 3.
I'd take Kittle.
Kittle over Waller.
Yeah, and I would take Mark Andrews over Waller as well.
Okay, well, there you go. It's personal preference, but
it is.
Well, and Kittle doesn't play an all-out pass offense.
Yes.
You got to factor in if they were looking to pass the ball more, his numbers would be even better.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's why I have him behind Kelsey.
Okay.
Kelsey's number 1, definitely.
Okay.
But yeah, I like Kittle. I like Mark Andrews. And I had Waller on the team. He just can't stay healthy for some reason.
That's the problem. And Kittle's had injury issues too, but when he's healthy, he is phenomenal.
But also Kyle Pitts is going to be good too.
Kyle Pitts on the Falcons has a bright future. George Kittle, though, we already know is full out legit with the Niners.
CJ Uzoma.
That's the Bengals tight end, right? He killed it as well.
A lot of yards thrown last game.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be a good tight end. I think he's 87 also, right?
Yep.
It's like him and Kelsey are both 87. We'll probably both have big AFC Championship games. They'll both have to.
Yeah.
They'll have to have big games.
For their team to win, yeah.
It's gonna be. I think it's going to be a shootout, the AFC Championship game. I think it's going to look very similar to the game we saw tonight.
Absolutely.
Whoever has the ball last, might put my money on those guys. The Bengals did beat the Chiefs a couple weeks ago, but you know this, Steven, it's always a little bit easier to make adjustments when you lose. And the Chiefs went on an insane winning streak. They were bound to lose at some point.
True.
All right, Pinnacle number 6 is in the books. Thank you very much, Seth, for having fun and getting all those spots. This series is sick. If you didn't know, now you know. Let's go ahead and lower our Dutch to the rock bottom, Steven.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and do that. So this is a full-size, authentic Eclipse Adrian Peterson. He retails at $630. The low is $445. As low as we'll go on this. It is a beautiful looking yellow signature. A few minor scratches in various parts of the helmet. Little minor scratch right there. Minor scratch on the back as well, as you see, and a little couple minor white spots up top on the helmet. But pretty good condition, full-size authentic, $445, as low as we'll go on our Dutch item. It's 9:42. We're going to be on until at least 10 o'clock. Let's get a 2-hour show in, but in the next 18 minutes, if we get within 2 or 3 slots somewhere else, we'll stay on a little longer. If we obviously do a break, we can stay on a little longer. But at the moment, we're 5 slots away from Marino and Friends Minis, 5 slots away from Hurricane Ditka, 8 away in the Multisport Slabs, 10 away in the Beater Box 3, 8 away in the 3rd Mr. January, 8 away on the 4th Circle the Wagons, and 8 away on the Pinnacle. So we'll stay on until at least 10 o'clock, guys. Let's keep the orders coming, and we'll keep breaking. Did Seth do it again?
He did it again.
He ran it back? All right, yeah. Seth's running it back. He wants another full-size authentic, hopping in and closing out the next Pinnacle. All right, Seth, thank you very much. Guys, if you want to be in a break where it's not all Seth, definitely hop into our mini double box break, $39 a spot. You can win 2 things. You get 2 chances at a box in that series. Seth, let us know what box number you want on your next Pinnacle. Let us know on your box number, sir. I believe Seth is hunting Ray Lewis. Is there someone else you want besides Ray Lewis, or is that your main target right now? 15. All right, 15 is going off the ticker. We'll get 15 for you, Seth. Steven, I can get it. I know you're updating orders.
This thing is just not cooperating with me.
Okay, well, it'll cooperate. Here's 15. I see 15. He's my main. Who else would you like, Seth? Is there anyone else you really want? I say wish it into existence. Tell us what you want, and maybe he'll come on out. That Drew Brees is pretty good, Seth. I got to tell you, the Drew Brees is a helmet that I would like.
All right, that's pretty funny.
Okay, it's all Seth, right?
Yep.
Okay, because I'm ripping already, because I know it's all Seth. Pinnacle number 7, all Seth. Brees, yeah, Drew Brees is in this series, Seth. That would be a great hit as well. Not sure if we have what Patriots we have in this series. There's a chance we have Ty Law. He's the guy we have in a lot of our series, but I'm not really sure. But we do have a lot of Ty Law full-size authentic helmets in our break room. Seth, are you just a Ray Lewis fan, or do you maybe like the Ravens as well? Because you've got yourself... Oh, he's won them already. Okay, well, there you go. Here's another Raven. We've got Jamal Lewis, one of 8 guys to rush for 2,000 yards in a season in NFL history. He's got it on the helmet. 2K Yard Club. Full-size authentic Eclipse Jamal Lewis. Former Super Bowl champ. An absolute beast with the Ravens. Went over 2,000 rushing yards. One of the best running backs in the 2000s. That is another Seth hit. So it's not Ray Lewis, but maybe you're getting warmer with Jamal Lewis. Jamal Lewis. Again, this is actually a pretty good hit, Steven. He's not even listed as a headliner, not listed as one of the other guys. He's one of the and more section.
Mm-hmm.
So this is considered a bad hit in this series. It's a pretty good hit in my book. Jamal Lewis. Very nice. Yeah, what was great about Jamal Lewis is, Steven, back then, the Ravens, they had Trent Dilfer as their quarterback.
Yeah.
And Trent Dilfer was not a great passing quarterback. So they knew that they were going to run with Jamal Lewis, and they still couldn't stop him. That's how good he was, and also how good Jonathan Ogden was, the guy we have in our break room. Imagine having Jonathan Ogden blocking for Ray Lewis, or Jamal Lewis, excuse me. That's pretty sick.
He got good because he had to block Ray Lewis in practice.
That's right. It's called buying, LOL, says Ronald. There you go.
Oh, Regiment Tagalikad.
What did he do?
He just bought out Pinnacle number 8.
Okay.
Pinnacle number 8.
He's like, I see what's going on. I want a guaranteed win.
I'm sorry if I butchered your name.
Regimo, I think like Taglakad. I'm sorry if we're saying that wrong. Regimo, congratulations. He sees how Seth is rolling. He's like, I want a little bit of that action. Regimo, can we get a box number? Looks like we've got 5, 22, 25, 26, and 27 available. And tell you what, I have a few other box numbers. I'm going to write them down for you guys to help you out. We've also got 28, 29, 30, and 31. Those are some fresh numbers on the Pinnacle. You can have any one of those. Regimo, there you go. 22 for Regimo. Excellent. Thank you very much, Regimo. He's catching on. He's like, hey, I see Seth getting those dubs. I want a guaranteed dub. No personals in this series, Steven. It is a break room exclusive. You can only get a guaranteed win if you buy all 8 slots.
Yep.
All right. 22, number of Emmitt Smith. All right, here's 22. Regimo's a guy I don't really see in the chat. Regimo, if you're watching and listening, let me know what team you like and what helmet you're chasing in this series. Rob Swim is saying, you should see what I got today, buddy. What's that, sir? Says Ronald. I think Mr. Rob Swim won something in the early show, but I, for some reason, can't remember what it was, but I feel like it was something pretty sick.
He won the Mean Joe Green.
You won the Mean Joe Green?
Yeah.
Ooh, this is an interesting hit. Steven, I think you like this guy. This is my favorite nickname in sports, by the way, if he wants to come out. We've got a Maurice Jones-Drew. He wrote, Duval till we die. He signs it Pocket Hercules sometime. This was one of the small running backs, but one of the best in the 2000s. Led the league in rushing one season. Maurice Jones-Drew, I think he came out of UCLA. Pocket Hercules. Really, really good running back. 3 straight 1,000-yard seasons from 2011 on. 3-time Pro Bowler, 2-time first-team All-Pro. Led the league in rushing yards in 2011. Maurice Jones-Drew. Charger fans, so Gates or Breeze? Okay, well, we do have that Drew Brees still out there, Regimo. You're a Chargers fan like my brother. My brother grew up in the Chicago area. He chose the Chargers because he loved LaDainian Tomlinson.
A fair call.
So, absolutely. Good to know, Regimo. We'll know going forward that Drew Brees helmet is definitely one to chase in that series. Maurice Jones-Drew, though, not a bad hit. Not a bad hit. Sean saying, what box number was... Dang, not what I was looking for, LOL. Well, I'm sorry, Regimo. I guess you can't win them all. But that's okay. You got a Drew in there, though. Maurice Jones-Drew. Maybe it's foreshadowing the Drew Brees. Box number on the Dion. Do you remember, Steven? He's trying to moneyball this Marino with analytics. I'm going to look here in a second what box number Dion was, because I know we have him in here, and let you know, Sean. So maybe Sean's going to hop in and chase that Marino. Maybe all it takes is one spot, $39, Sean. You get yourself Dan Marino.
Dan Marino in the Pinnacle?
No, he's in the mini.
So, but Dion was pulled in the Pinnacle.
Right. He just like wants to like know what box number the best headliners are. That's just like his strategy.
Okay.
I know it doesn't make sense, Steven. I know. But that's Sean. Sean is a character. He's got his own ideas. I'll help him out though and let him know. I'll let him know. Deion Sanders.
Well, Seth, while Kamen's up, call your number.
That's 5.
Yes, he did.
Oh, he bought a new one?
Yeah.
All right, Seth Wentworth. And this was Lewis. Didn't mark his Lewis. Deion Sanders was box 17, Sean.
Yep, someone said that in the chat, so I believe That was covered. It is box 17.
Okay, what does Seth want?
I'm about to check it out right now. He hasn't said anything yet. As we wait patiently.
The perfect
5. Bob, you already did box 5.
We just did box 5.
I think he did box 5 too.
He did. Oh, he did box 5.
I think he did box 5.
I don't even think box 5 is in the ticker. And if it is, I'm sorry that I left it up
in the
there.
ticker.
Okay, box 5 is gone. Take that off the ticker. The rest should be right. 17 was the Deion Sanders.
Your MH head. I don't know what that means. 27.
27. All right, I'm going to take 5 and 27 off the ticker. You know what? I think I deleted 5, but I must not have clicked save when I did that. All right,
we'll get you. Let me put it up.
What are you putting up?
Break number 10.
Okay, excellent. All right, this is 27, Seth. Let's run it back. All right, let's do it.
Oh, I don't want to take that journey inside your head. Right, I don't want to take a journey inside anyone's head.
All right, well, hey, it was box 17, Sean. 5 and 27 are off the ticker for the Pinnacle. We have 25, 26, 28, 29, 30, and 31 all in the room here if you guys want.
Of course, register.
All right. Seth, this is 27. What is this? Oh, Seth, you'll like this. This can match your replica that you have. This guy, by the way, Steven, is not even. This is one of the and more guys. Devontae Adams led the league in receiving touchdowns in 2020. Top 5 in most receiving stats this year. Devontae Adams, full-size authentic. Not a headliner in this series. Devontae Adams. That would normally be an NFC North hit, but Seth bought out all the spots. He got himself Devontae Adams. Congratulations, Seth. Devontae Adams is going home to you. I think Wednesday, you and I were in here, Steven. We pulled him a Devontae Adams Lunar in Mr. January. Now he's got a Devontae Adams full-size authentic out of the Pinnacle series. That's pretty sick. Seth, I hope you like this one because this is a really good hit in Devontae Adams. Excellent player. I know he lost yesterday, but my goodness. It wasn't his fault, I'll tell you that much. He was like the only Packer receiver that did anything in the game yesterday. Devontae Adams. All right. Sweet. We running it back, Steven?
Yep, with Regimal.
Regimal's going for the next one. All right, Regimal, maybe we can get you that Drew Brees. Wish it into existence. We'll make it happen for you, hopefully. Box 28. Regimal's going with 28. Where's Marino 3 at, says Rob Swim.
We're still waiting for it to fill out.
Rob, we have 4 slots left in Marino 3. 4 slots left. 28 is going off the ticker, Regimal. We'll get 28 for you. I'm going to get Mr. Devontae Adams in his bag. Then I'll get 28 for you. Rob, 4 slots away in Marino number 3. Let's close that bad boy out. That'll be a more traditional break. No one buying out all the slots because we have several people already in there. I like this. Devontae Adams. He was an and more guy, Steven, in this series. An and more guy.
Headliner.
He's normally a headliner in most of our series. All right, Regimal 28. 28 is all the way up top here. Good thing I'm a tall guy. All right. So Regimal is looking for Drew Brees. And then we've got Seth looking for Ray Lewis. Let's have the hunt continue. Pinnacle, so it should be Pinnacle 10. It's just not ready yet, right? Regimal.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, you're good. No worries. Take your time.
Just thought you were gonna rip it.
Yep. I'll wait till you get it in there. Give us a breather. Travis Honga just hopped in, getting us a little closer on those minis. This is fun. We're chasing Drew Brees and we're chasing Ray Lewis. And we'll get the next Pinnacle up. Maybe. It's already up.
Yep.
Drew Brees is in 1 of 5, baby, says Sean. 1 of 5 what? Does he have 5 box numbers he's saying Drew Brees might be in?
I don't know.
This is box 28, by the way.
It's not a head you want to go in, apparently.
Apparently not. Hey, Sean, I recommend you hop in on that mini break. $39 a slot. Maybe all it takes is 1 slot for Dan Marino.
I think they already did box 15.
We already did box 15. Yeah, we already did box 15. It's not even on the ticker, I don't think.
Yeah, that one's not on the ticker.
That's Sean's favorite number. Ooh. Reginald, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. I know it's not Drew Brees, but we got Adrian James on the Eclipse. Adrian James, full-size authentic, 13th all-time in career rushing yards, more than 12,000 of them. Twice led the league in rushing, 99 and 2000. Member of the 2000s All-Decade Team. Adrian James, the Edge. Beautiful hit. This is another guy that's not a headliner in this series. Adrian James, Devontae Adams, guys that are often headliners. Not so much in the Pinnacle.
And more guy?
And more guy. I don't know if he was even on the listing. If he was, he definitely was not a headliner. An and more guy. Regimo Tagliacad. Adrian James. That's a good hit. That's a good hit. Sean, we did do box 15 already. So Drew Brees is not in box 15. But hey, he could be in box 15, maybe in the beater box. Maybe that's what he thinks. I don't know. Who knows? Regimo, congratulations. Adrian James. I know it's not Drew Brees, but it's a pretty good hit. I'll take it. All right, good. I'm glad to hear that it's something you like. Glad to hear that it's something you like. Seth or Regimo, either of you guys want to run it back again? Or if anyone else wants to hop in, something we could do, if you guys want, we can do someone takes 4 spots, the other takes 4 spots. You guys can tag team it that way. Different ways to do it, but I know if you take out all the slots, you get a dub. Pinnacle. Adrian James. I'm wishing it into existence, says Sean. Okay. All right, Sean. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. So the next Pinnacle is up. Let me know if you guys would like to run it back. We do definitely only have 4 slots remaining in Marino and Friends Minis. So let's close that one out for sure, guys. Let's definitely do Marino and Friends. And Steven, have you been updating that chase list? If not, I can do it now, or if you want to do it now.
Yeah.
Okay, you've been getting those names in our chase.
Yeah.
So it will be a whole bunch of Seth and a whole bunch of Regimo.
Yes.
Let us know, guys, if you would like to run it back and what other breaks the other customers would like to do. Definitely want to do the mini helmet series. We are just 4 slots away on the minis. 4 slots away. I'm afraid to even do the chase item because the way people have been buying this out, we would miss out on names. So let's keep it rolling, guys. Let's keep the orders rolling. Let's see if we can get Drew Brees. Let's see if we can get Ray Lewis. A couple guys we're chasing in that series. And Seth and Regimo, if you're out there, I know you guys have been buying out all the slots. Let us know if you are done doing that or if you'd like to keep going. And if you need some time to think about it, for sure do so. Because definitely would like to see some more stuff. I feel like once you're on the hunt, you might as well finish, Steven. I know these guys want their helmets. We had what? We've done 14, 15 of these going into the series. We've knocked off 10, so I believe we should have about 25 out of 50 left in the series. So we're roughly halfway there on the Pinnacle Helmet series. Roughly halfway there. But yeah, the other break to concentrate on is the Marino and Friends Mini Helmet series. We still have Dan Marino out there. We still have Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs, Mark Andrews, Marshall Faulk. It's a pretty good mini series. And as you saw in the Pinnacle series, let me pull this up and see, Steven, while we're talking about it, whether Adrian James was another guy. So Adrian James, not in the listing. Devontae Adams, not in the listing. So those are and more guys.
Yeah.
So that's pretty sick. Jamal Lewis, also an and more guy. Pretty loaded, that Pinnacle is. Glad that we finally got into it tonight. Thank you very much, Seth and Reginald, for making that happen. You guys were killing on that series. Absolutely killing. Everyone else in the chat, let us know what break you guys would like to play. Definitely would like to close out the minis, as I said. Hurricane Ditka does still have a full-size authentic J.J. Watt that I haven't seen pulled in that series. We've had a few personals, but not very many. So that one is 5 slots away. That's another one that we can get into tonight if you guys want to. Those are the 2 breaks I would focus in on, as well as the Pinnacle, which we've seen has been closing left and right really fast. So for the other folks, 4 away in the Merino, 5 away on the Ditka. We also haven't done a slab break tonight either. 8 slots away on the slabs. We only haven't done a Hurricane Ditka and a slab break so far. Best game of the weekend, Steven? Would you say Chiefs-Bills? I know we didn't fully watch it, but I think given that it was 42-36.
If the Bucks would have completed the comeback, it would have been that one.
It would have been the Bach.
Yeah.
Okay. Reginald is going to run it back, I think. He's going box 31.
Box 31. Let me get the order through.
All right. Steven will get the order through. I'm going to go ahead and get that box number.
There it is. You can go get it.
Reginald, box 31. Thank you very much. Cool. Running it back. All right. 31. Here is box 31, Reginald. Let's fill Ditka and Merino. Been waiting all night, says Rob Swim. Rob, that's what I'm saying. I've wanted to do a Hurricane Ditka break all night myself. And those Merino minis, we've got a Dan Merino in there, and we've only done two breaks. Definitely would like to make that happen, Rob. I completely agree with you. Let's close those out. Travis Honga hopped in for another spot. We're getting closer on those minis. I think we're now 3 away on the minis. Steven, you're finalizing the list, right?
Yep.
Sweet. All right, but it is all Reginald, right?
Yeah.
It's all Reginald, so I'm going to go ahead and rip this bad boy for you, Reginald. This is Pinnacle number 11. Let's see if Drew Brees is in here. I'm trying to think if we have what other Saints we have in our break room. You know, we have Willie Rofe, Ricky Jackson. Here's Pinnacle 11 right here. Make it all official. Great job producing tonight, Steven. Getting all these crazy orders in.
Very easy.
It's easy when they buy all 8.
Exactly. Very straightforward. No keeping track of anything. Buy all the stuff.
Jamal! My guy, Reginald Tagliacott! He wants the Drew Brees!
There it is!
Here it is, buddy! Drew Brees, full-size authentic, the gold ink on the helmet. This man is basically number 2 all-time in all the career passing stats. Tom Brady's number 1 in yards and touchdowns. Drew Brees is number 2, the most underrated quarterback and player in NFL history. Drew Brees, ask and you shall receive. Reginald Tagliacott, wishing it into existence. Indeed, laugh out loud. Thanks, Reginald. Drew Brees, full-size authentic on the Eclipse. Are you kidding me? Reginald getting Drew Brees. Maybe Seth is next with Ray Lewis. Unbelievable. Box 31, Reginald making things happen. Drew Brees is all yours. Beauty, says Rob Swim. Beauty indeed. All you guys got to do is wish it into existence. Told you you're welcome. I take full responsibility. Sean says in box 15, he's taking full responsibility for box 31. All right, there you go.
That's right up in where your head works.
That's how it works.
That's how it works.
Oh, my goodness.
That's how you arrive at that possibility.
Wow, Drew Brees. We pulled Deion Sanders and Drew Brees. Probably the 2 best headliners in this series. Both of them gone tonight. Glad we can get this one to a Saints fan, though. Reginald. I'd say Reginald earned the Drew Brees, buying out all those spots. Maybe Seth is due for that Ray Lewis if he wants to buy out all the spots and run it back.
I mean, it's up there.
It's up there. Holy moly.
What a hit.
What a hit. What a hit, Regimal. What a hit. Wow. Drew Brees, full-size authentic Eclipse. See, everyone, Steven is a believer, says Sean. Okay. Steven, I guess you're a believer.
I guess that's what my tone was saying.
That's exactly what your tone was saying. Oh, my. That was awesome. That was incredible,
I'm as
folks.
much of a believer in that as Richard Adcook is a believer in closer magic.
That's right. Well, hey, how about this, Steven? Closer magic worked.
But I believe in closer magic. So that's
Tyson Langston closed 6 breaks and got wins earlier.
Hey, he claimed that we gave him that nickname. He just kind of took it.
He kind of took
I
it.
didn't name anybody.
Took it and ran with it.
Exactly.
I think that he just noticed that whenever he was winning, I would say closer magic. But it worked.
Proving your theory.
Proving my theory, indeed. Incredible. Wow. Congratulations, Regimal. Congratulations on that Drew Brees. I don't know what the hit of the night is. Deion Sanders or Drew Brees? Because the Brees is a full-size authentic Eclipse. The Sanders is a flex helmet, a speed flex. I lean towards Drew Brees because he's one of my all-time favorite players, but I definitely like Deion Sanders as well.
I would lean towards the Breeze because that's much more not common here.
That's right. Tyson, I can't get myself to put my name in all those spots, LOL. That's a lot of spots there. But Tyson, I do have good news for you. You want to put it to the test? We do have 3 slots remaining in the Marino and Friends Mini. $39 a spot. A lot more reasonable price-wise. That would be a good one to close out. Who all is in the Marino and Friends break right now, Steven? Can you let me know the names that are in there right now?
We got Robert Swim, Zachary Erickson, Robert Swim, Travis Honga, and Travis Honga.
Okay, so a whole bunch of Travis Honga and Robert Swim. Could Tyson Langston be joining that company? Wow. That literally, I still can't get over that Drew Brees hit for Regimal. And Regimal wasn't, he was just going out there buying breaks, buying orders in that slot for a while now. Didn't even know who he was chasing. I asked him who it was. Immediately, almost immediately, Drew Brees pops out. Maybe a second or third try since we asked him. Drew Brees comes on out. That's incredible. Hit of the night, considering that it was also a guy with the team that he likes.
True. Well, not on his helmet.
Not on his helmet, right. But it is
a former player, absolutely.
Yes, indeed. Me neither. Rob Swim and Tyson Langston aren't getting all of them. Yeah, guys, I mean, it's hard to get all the spots. But
it goes both ways.
It goes both ways. We do have 3 slots remaining on the minis, though. Let's get that one done. Hey, look at that. Yeah, that's going nowhere. Regimal's keeping that at home.
Yeah.
He's not trading that Drew Brees. That's one you keep. That's a beautiful helmet. That is definitely one you keep, especially if you like him.
Oh, I can imagine, Sean.
Just imagine, Steven, if you produce for me and all the wishing to existence I could bring to the show. Vouch for me with Matty Ice. Sean is still trying to get that coveted host shot on the show.
Apply. Matty Ice will review it.
That's right. All right, let me bring up our Dutchie again. This is Adrian Peterson, full-size authentic Eclipse. He's already at the rock bottom, $445. A few minor scratches up front there, a couple up top as well, a couple in the back. Pretty good condition that he's in, though. Adrian Peterson, $445. Full-size authentic, as low as we will go on that one. All right, well, hey, Steven, 4 guys, 4 teams left in the Super Bowl. Throw this out to the chat while we wait to fill up the Marino Minis. Who is going to win the Super Bowl, guys? Hit us with your Super Bowl pick. I've got the Chiefs. Steven, I think you've got the You're coming in with the Bengals on your answer.
Bengals, baby.
Who do you guys like in the chat to win the Super Bowl?
Bengals, Niners. I think they played in the Super Bowl in the 90s.
I think so. Maybe it was the 80s.
Late 80s, right?
It was the 80s because
Bengals last AFC was 88.
88, yes. So because they hadn't won a playoff game since 91, 92.
Yep.
So
Haven't been to an AFC title game since
right,
88.
and the Bills were all those teams in the early 90s losing.
True.
Tyson Langston's going with the Rams. All right, Tyson. Dwayne, of course, is going with his Bengals. Hooday! Casey versus Niners, says Caden. I'm sure Caden is picking the Chiefs, but maybe he's afraid of his girlfriend, who's a 49ers fan. So he's just picking the teams.
Dwayne, are you from Cincinnati?
That's a good question. Rob Swim is rolling with the Rams. Okay, Rob.
I mean, besides the Bengals, the other three teams are all very possible.
I literally think all four teams have a legitimate shot to win the Super Bowl. They're all great teams.
If Bengals beat the Chiefs, then your confidence level is at an all-time high.
Sure. Well, and here's the thing: the Bengals already beat the Chiefs, and the Niners already beat the Rams. So we have the underdogs, assuming when the betting lines come out. I haven't seen them yet, but I'm guessing that the Niners and Bengals will be underdogs. They've already beaten the favorites this season.
49ers twice against the Rams?
Twice, beat them both times. 49ers won both times against the Rams. One was a blowout win on Monday Night Football, I think, or maybe it was Sunday Night Football. Mm-hmm. The other was a close win last game of the season. Our Niners were down 14 points. Had they not rallied and won, they would have missed the playoffs.
Yep.
So it's that
be in this position.
They wouldn't be in the NFC title game. Rams, Bengals, Rams win, says Rob. Let's bet on games for helmets, says Caden. Okay. Caden and Sean are at it. They want to bet on some games for some helmets. I like that idea. It's a fun idea, something fun that you guys can do amongst yourselves.
I have one helmet to bet.
Yeah, what helmets are we betting? What are some of the best helmets you guys have won in our break room in the last few weeks? Let us know your favorite item you've won in the UA Live break room. And we've already pulled Deion Sanders. We pulled Drew Brees. We're just waiting on Dan Marino, Steven. I want to get this break done tonight, guys, just because I feel like we've had a lot of luck, a lot of magic coming out of the break room. I want to give you guys an opportunity to get that Dan Marino. So we've got 3 slots remaining. Let's definitely get this break done tonight. I'm going to drop this in the chat. I know we have at least a dozen of you folks in here, half a dozen still very active in the chat. Let's fill up this break. Let's see Dan Marino tonight. How does that sound, Steven?
That sounds good to me.
That sounds like a plan. Only 3 slots away. Hate to sign off without getting that done. Chase Gates. So he won. Jamar Chase and Antonio Gates are some of Caden's best wins in our break room. That Jamar Chase was also pretty crazy, Steven. We sold out those minis in 2 shows. And you were here for both of them, I believe.
I produced both those.
You produced both shows. I'll take one, says Dwayne. Dwayne is saying he'll take 1 slot in the Marino and Friends mini helmet series. Who else would like to take a slot, help Dwayne out, and help close out this series? Rob Swim says Joshua Russell and Jason Champion. Joshua Russell, whatever happened to Joshua Russell? We were in here, Steven, a few Wednesdays back when Joshua Russell got Jerry Rice. He got Ray Lewis. Who else did he get? He got Andre Johnson. We had a quad box break. Yep. He won Derek Mason, Johnny Manziel, and Ray Lewis. Hasn't been back much recently. I don't know what happened with him.
He took his winnings and ran.
Took his winnings and ran. Rob Swim won a Champ Bailey Authentic. Rob, what series was that Champ Bailey Authentic coming out of? Winning my first break ever with the Roger Craig full-size authentic lunar helmet with my son next to me was memorable for sure for me, says Sean. Okay. Nice. Sean, that sounds like an absolutely excellent memory. Congratulations to you. Glad to see that your son was a part of it. That's one of the great things about the break room. We have a lot of families playing. Father and son, husband and wife, brother and brother, cousins, uncles, aunts, etc. We have a whole bunch of different people playing in our break room, and that is what makes it great in here. Still 3 slots away. Actually, we just got an order. 2 slots away. Dwayne, Rob was upfront and honest. He said he'll take one. So we're now 2 slots away, guys. So let's close out that Marino and Friends mini. Just 2 slots remaining. 1 slot remaining now, Steven. 1 away. We have Jason Short hopped in there as well. All right, so we'll definitely do that break. Don't want that to be our last break, though. So if you guys want to keep the night going after this break, head to our break page. Pretty open on most of our breaks. We do have only 5 away in the Hurricane Ditka. The Pinnacle series, which we pulled a Drew Brees, we pulled a Deion Sanders, is sick. We still have a Ray Lewis out there in that series. We still have a Tony Romo out there. It is an absolutely loaded series. Antonio Gates as well, and more. Which and more has already included guys like Devontae Adams, Edgerrin James, and more.
True.
Let's do another Pinnacle. Would be fun, but definitely gonna get that mini done. 1 slot remaining in the Marino and Friends mini helmet series, double box break, and then 5 away in the Hurricane Ditka. Hurricane Ditka, I believe I have not seen that J.J. Watt helmet pulled yet, Steven, and only 4 boxes left in that series, so 25% chance you hit on a J.J. Watt.
Well, Robert, you will get your wish. Not sure about the other break, but we can definitely do Dan Marino and Friends.
All right, Tyson Langston loves the closer magic, loves closing with 1 spot rather than 8, as Reginald and Seth have been doing tonight.
Well, 1 walked away with Drew Brees. So.
1 walked away with Drew Brees. I would say Reginald's strategy was certainly worth it, and the other walked away with Deion Sanders.
True.
So, and I think he got the T-Sizzle too, maybe. Actually, Michael Livingston won the T-Sizzle, I think.
Yeah, he stole that.
All right, Marino and Friends number 3. We've got Robert Swim in here, Zachary Erickson, Travis Honga, Dwayne Robb, Jason Short, and Tyson Closer Magic Langston. Can we get 2 box numbers on this one? Double box break, 2 box numbers. Could be our last break of the day, but I certainly hope not. We'll be on until 10:30 at least, which is 12 more minutes. If we get within 2 or 3 slots away, we'll stay on a little longer. But if we don't get within 2 slots away, this could be our last break. 7 and 13, says Rob. All right, 7 and 13 in the Marino Friends. Steven's favorite number and my girlfriend's favorite number. Sweet. All right, 7 and 13. I will go ahead and get those. Let's keep the show going, guys. Let's fill up some breaks. Let's make sure this isn't our last break of the night. But it is definitely possible that this could be it. 7 and 13. All right. Running out of room here. Guessing this is 7. Not have a label. The label fell. That's weird. Here's 13. Oh, it does have a label. It's 17. All right, here's 13. Where is 7, though? 7, 7, 7. Nine, 15. All right, this is 13. Let me check and see if we did 7, Steve. I feel like we did 7 for something earlier tonight.
Yeah, it might have been a mini. I think it was a mini.
28. $38. How many minis did we do? Just 4?
Yeah.
8.
They're up there up top.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. I see them. 7. We did do 7. Man.
6. He chose 6.
Okay. 6. And 13. As if the 6 and 7 as if the 13. All right. Cool. Woo. Been so good with the boxes lately. Can't believe I missed a couple tonight. That's how crazy tonight's been. But those are updated. 6 and 13 are off the ticker. Let's go ahead and do things today. All right. Regimo came in with 29, but I'll let Rob pick because...
that's for Pinnacle.
Oh, for Pinnacle, he's doing another one.
Yes.
Regimo, who else are you looking for in the Pinnacle? Now that you got Drew Brees, who else are you looking for? All right, 6 and 13, double box break. Looking for Dan Marino, still out there in this series. So he closed out the next Pinnacle himself?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
He's not done.
He's looking for Gates, Antonio Gates. Okay. All right, Robert Swim, you're in the NFC North. Jason Short, NFC South. Robert Swim, NFC East. Travis Honga, NFC West. Tyson in the AFC North. Dwayne in the AFC South. Zachary in the AFC East. And Travis Honga in the AFC West. We did pull Deion Sanders, Regimo, to be completely honest and transparent. But we definitely have not pulled Antonio Gates. I definitely haven't seen him go for sure. All right, here we go. Speaking of, this is a guy on a team that had a big win today. A lot of those Chief players probably really happy with the current team. This is a Chief player that is certainly happy with the current team. We've got ourselves Emmett Thomas. He actually was part of the original Super Bowl champion Chiefs team. The Chiefs won a Super Bowl early on. Then they went 50 years without winning one when Pat Mahomes won one. Emmett Thomas is a Pro Football Hall of Famer, led the AFL in picks in 1969, the NFL in picks in 1974, 12th all-time with 58 career interceptions. Beautiful signature. AFC West, that is Travis Honga. Travis, congratulations on Emmett Thomas. Legendary cornerback for the Kansas City Chiefs. He won a Super Bowl early on in the NFL. So it was like Super Bowl III or something, one of the early Super Bowls that the Chiefs won. Then they went 50 years between Super Bowls. And then they did it again with Patty Mahomes. Emmett Thomas. Excellent. All right, that's box number 6. Double box break. We have a 13 coming up next. Zachary Erickson, by the way, is in the AFC East. That's the division of Dan Marino. All right, here we go. Double box break. Second one coming out here. Travis Honga. How about a twofer? 2 for 1. How about the Nigerian Nightmare, Christian Okoye? One of the best nicknames in sports. Another AFC West hit. He led the NFL in rushing yards in 1989. Chiefs fullback, running back. He was a nightmare for defenses. Travis Honga gets Emmett Thomas and Christian Okoye. He had 2 slots in there. 2 wins for Travis Honga. Very nice, Travis. If you're still watching, congratulations on your double box break win. Had the AFC West and got 2 wins. Travis actually kind of made this break happen, really, because we were slow when he kind of got it from like 5 slots down to 3 slots. Definitely earned that win. Congratulations, Travis. Christian Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare, and Emmett Thomas, the cornerback nightmare for Los Chiefs. Pinnacle number 12, all Regimo. He said box 29. Box 29. If you want, you can get it, Steven. It's up to you. I'm happy to get it in a second, too. 29 might be one of the ones up top, I think. Running out of room. Running out of room in the break room. 29 is coming your way, Regimo. Everyone else, let us know what series you want to play if you guys want to keep the night going.
The only boxes we have left are 26 and 30.
And then make sure the ticker is right. So we've got, in the ticker, we've got 26 and 30, and 29 is going off. All right. 31 was there, too. Maybe I have it on the ground somewhere.
31 was done. That was Breeze.
We did.
That was Breeze.
31 was Breeze. Excellent. All right. So 29 is called out by Regiment. We also have 26 and 30 available in the room. 29 is Reg. Congrats.
Oh, it's fire.
29 is fire, Reg, says Sean. Sean is guaranteed fire in box 29. How do you feel about 26 and 30, Sean? How do those feel for you? Because Regimo, that's what we have in the room if you want to get 26 or 30, if you want to keep this rolling. But maybe we get Gates for you here. Let's see. Let's find out. This is not Gates, but this is a good hit. This is a talented young player, one of the best fantasy quarterbacks. He can run, he can pass. Jalen Hurts, Eagles second-year starter. Jalen Hurts played at Alabama, played at Oklahoma. He is a captain for the Eagles, a full-size authentic lunar. Jalen Hurts on the Philadelphia Eagles. Told you you're welcome for responsibility. Sean likes that hit. Okay. Jalen Hurts. That's not bad, Regimal. That is certainly not bad. Jalen Hurts is all yours. Excellent. Nothing like a guaranteed win. Okay, nice. Regimal likes that one. Nice indeed. I certainly like that one, Regimal. The beaut is a beautiful looking helmet. Green ink on the lunar is disgusting, says Sean. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Disgusting indeed. Sean, how do you feel about box 26 and 30 in the Pinnacle? We have 26 and 30 available in the room. Happy to get some more boxes if you guys plan on doing more Pinnacles. That is definitely what we have in the room at the moment. Jalen Hurts. Let me write this up. Regimo Taglacod. Steven, how else are we looking on the break page right now?
5 left in Ditka Platinum. Otherwise, we are wide open all else.
All right, guys. I'll give you guys a last call for orders. It's 10:28. We'll stay on until 10:35. I will say this, Regimo or Seth, if you guys want to keep buying all of the slots, let me know. Let me know. I'm happy to stay on for you guys. Give you guys an opportunity to get your helmets. We are pretty slow otherwise, though. So if you plan on buying out all the slots, please let me know. Otherwise, we'll give it about 6 more minutes for everyone else. We get within 2 slots or less, we'll extend that deadline. We've been on for 2.5 hours already. It's been fun. Would love to make it 3 hours, Steven, but that is up to our customers. Those would be and more bust out of the 30s. Okay, so Sean is saying that those aren't that great. Regimo is good for today. Thank you very much, Regimo. Appreciate everything you did for us. You're welcome. Glad we can get you that Drew Brees, a full-size, authentic. Thank you very much for playing. Appreciate you and what you brought to the break room today. Glad to hear that you like Drew Brees and the Saints. Didn't know what your teams were. All right, guys, 5 more minutes. We'll be on for 5 more minutes. We close up a break. We'll do it. We get within 2 slots or more. We'll stay on a little longer. We'll stay on until at least 10:35. At that point, we'll do our top spot chase. And then that'll be the show unless we keep the night going. Happy to keep the night going. If you guys want to fill out the slots, that would be excellent. Another Merino break would be fun. But that, again, is entirely up to you guys. Excuse me, I'm losing my breath here. Would love to do a Hurricane Ditka, Steven. 5 slots remaining. We still have a J.J. Watt helmet out there in Hurricane Ditka that I have not seen pulled. It is possible it went on a personal. Cannot guarantee it being out there, but would love to get that break closed up. It's kind of our only close break right now, so Hurricane Ditka would be a good one to target. More full-size authentics. Not as sick overall as the Pinnacle series, but a J.J. Watt does sound pretty good. Steven, what could I ask? What was your 3rd favorite hit tonight? Because I think Brees and Sanders are 1 and 2. What was your 3rd favorite?
Brees and Sanders, you said, were 1. Really liked the Antonio Gates mini.
Antonio Gates mini was really good on a personal.
I also enjoyed the Lawrence Taylor that was pulled.
That was cool.
That was a sweet hit. Dwight Freeney and Robert Mathis were both.
A lot of Colt guys going today, too.
And I know it came out of the beater box, but that Gates Eclipse is sweet,
It was a full.
helmet.
It was a full-size authentic.
Exactly.
I mean, if it came out of the beater box, headliner, slightly damaged, but definitely a bargain price for sure. 3-minute warning, guys. Now 10:32. We'll give you guys 3 more minutes to get us within 2 slots or less somewhere. We'll keep the night going. Otherwise, that'll probably be it for the show. We do have our top spot chase. So Reginald, stick around and see if you win our wheel spin. The Pinnacle helmets was our chase item of the day. Everyone that was in a Pinnacle break has a shot to win anywhere from $1 to $100 UA cash. Steven, we're definitely going to do a dual spin or have you spin because I had been on absolute fire spinning until Friday night. I spun a 1.
Oh.
So that was bad. I thought it was
But
going to
you
be...
were 1 away from 100.
I was 1 away from 100.
You just got to put a little oomph on it.
Just a little more oomph.
What number did you start on?
50, 60 something. It was Tyson Langston called out like a random number.
Mm-hmm.
But I say this, I made up for Tyson. I made it up to him with all the wins I got him in the early show. I know you weren't here, but Tyson won 6 breaks in the early show. So he was winning a whole bunch in the early show. Reginald and Seth, the big winners in the night show, they of course did buy up tons of slots to make that happen. Guaranteed wins in a bunch of the Pinnacles. Is that list ready, Steven?
Yes, it is.
Okay, that list is ready. We have about a minute and a half here, guys. Last call for orders. Last call for Super Bowl picks. Pretty much last call for anything. If you guys want to stay on, now's the time. Otherwise, everyone in this Pinnacle break today, which as you see, the tail end is all Reginald and Seth. But believe it or not, Steven, we did have a lot of different folks early on. We had Christopher Pesta, Colton Bicker, Daniel Cash, Larry Rossland, Keon Renz, Kevin Cantner, Sean Plazola, Michael Livingston. So if you guys are still up and watching, you guys will have a shot for a wheel spin for sure. You guys have a chance to win some extra UA cash that you can spend throughout the week. All right, 1 minute left now, guys. 1 minute left. Definitely a last call for orders. Let's get some last minute orders and keep the night going. Otherwise, that'll be it for the show. I didn't see Bob Boulay tonight. Bob, if you're lurking out there, hopefully you're doing well. Good to see Chris Roberts back interacting with you, Steven. You guys are always a great duo. Thank you very much to everyone who made orders tonight. A whole bunch of folks ordering. I know we had a lot from Seth and Reginald later on in the show, but early in the show, it was a very spread out group of customers. A whole bunch of great folks in here ordering up breaks. Yeah, I mean, it's almost a 3-hour show today. Definitely a successful show for us. I had a lot of drama watching the football game while we were watching football and then doing breaks. It was wild. You guys have a 9-erific night, everyone. 9-erific, says Sean. All right. Well, hey, it's 10:35, Sean. Stick around at least a couple more minutes because you are in our top spot chase. I'm copying this list over. Everyone that was in... How many did we do of those, Steven?
12.
12. So what's 12 times 8, I think, is...
96.
No, 10 times 8 is 80. So I think it's 96. Yeah, you're right. Steven is right. It should be 96 names. Let's make sure that's the case. We're going to randomize 6 times. It is 96. You're right. Oh, can you imagine back-to-back home wins in the Super Bowl? Good for the NFL or no? Oh, yeah. The Bucks won at home last year. Rams could win at home this year.
I don't know. Seems like this weekend was good for the NFL.
This weekend was great for the NFL. Every game decided
regardless
on a last-second touchdown.
Regardless of the Super Bowl.
Indeed. All right, last click is our top spot. That is going to Seth Wentworth. Seth, if you're still here by chance, Seth, let us know. Otherwise, we're starting on number 1. Number 1.
I'm going to start on number 9.
You're going to start on 9?
Yep.
Okay. For Joe Burrow.
You know it.
Okay.
Gotta keep up appearances around here.
Gotta keep up appearances. All right, well, hey, Steven, you made the call. I'll let you spin this wheel yourself. I know the dual spin has been working, but I feel confident in you.
Unless Seth Wentworth
Wants a dual spin or a different number.
Both. Yeah, either one.
Seth, I'll give you about 30 seconds here, Seth. 30 more seconds if you're out there. Let us know what number you want us to start on. Otherwise, Steven's going with 9 for Joe Burrow. Okay, Steven. Okay. Sean, I don't think the Rams are going to win the Super Bowl. I could be wrong, but
they're going to lose.
I honestly think, Steven, I think they're going to lose to the Niners. There's something about those Niners, man, and they own the Rams. I really think the Niners are going to get that upset win, if you can call it that.
Shanahan really has that edge.
They've got
McVay.
They've got it all going. They've got their run game. They've got a great defense, and heck, they have a special teams. Robbie Gould made all his field goals, never missed a postseason kick.
He also blocked.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Blocked punt for a touchdown. That was awesome.
Blocked the field goal at halftime.
And blocked the field goal. They're clicking on all cylinders. They won a game without an offensive touchdown. You know you're playing well on all other sides of the ball if you do that.
And we didn't even get to a comment, but what a disgrace, Green Bay.
What a disgrace.
10 points at home and you're the number 1 seed. That's kind of a joke.
It was embarrassing. Let's spin that wheel, number 9. Here we go. $42 UA cash. Seth,
I will put that in your account immediately.
You're probably not watching at this point because you didn't respond, but congratulations on your Deion Sanders helmet. Congratulations on your $42 UA cash. Steven will get that in your account. Thank you very much to everyone who watched tonight, everyone who participated in the chat, everyone who filled up the orders. Thank you very much. 4 or 5 losses in a row to the Niners is going to take Sean McVay to a whole new universe of preparing for the Niners. I agree, Sean. He's going to be prepping hard, but it's going to be tough to stop Deebo Samuel. The dude is a receiver. He's a running back. He does it all. Definitely looking forward to the NFC and AFC championship games next week. Looking forward to a lot more breaks. We're back 12-7 Central Time weekdays, 2-8 Central Time weekend. Steven, you're back producing tomorrow at noon.
Yep.
I'll be producing tomorrow at 7. Steven and I are back together Wednesday at noon, and of course every Sunday at 8 o'clock Central Time. Everyone, have a great night, and we'll see most of you tomorrow in our break room.
Thank you for breaking with Ultimate Autographs in the UA Live break room. If you had an awesome time, you can join us again every day. We are live breaking certified sports memorabilia at noon and 7 p.m. Central Time every weekday, and 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. Central Time on the weekends. As a reminder, if you purchased a spot in a break that did not fill, your spot will transfer to the next UA Live Breaks broadcast. Lastly, if you earned UA cash today, the funds will be added to your account in 24 hours. Thanks again for breaking with Ultimate Autographs. We hope to see you again soon.